Maybe if you want me to write a white paper on it, I'll do that.
Alrighty,
And
we
I'll
should be
deliver it
just
to,
about live,
the
hopefully.
Safemoon community.
Lots of drama
And
happening in
I won't
Safemoon
tweet
today.
or ask
Let's just go
questions.
ahead and mute this Twitter space that we are listening to. So, looks like Thomas Smith, who the man they call Papa, and Hank have been kicked out of Safemoon, which is just so incredibly exciting. Lots of drama. No one could have predicted this. But let's go ahead and have a closer look at the safe space of Discord, because of course that's where all the good stuff is. And let's also just listening into the drama here.
People in this room, and being that there was so much FUD in general being circulated, I just wanted to get like some of these,
all right,
some of the basic questions.
Welcome to the stream. Hopefully there's some
people
people in here. I do see some people coming in,
CTO,
but lots of drama today. Lots of drama.
You know,
in this Twitter space.
This
is
what,
live.
You know,
yes, this is live.
G Media is all about is just to get to
this
the
is live,
line,
Jet.
like,
literally, Hank and
on?
Thomas got kicked out of Safemoon Discord.
In the beginning,
it is crazy, unreal. It just gets better and better.
You have a space here open, and I know you're in the room, so you
literally. So I'm listening to this Twitter space.
And, you know, tell us.
Oh mate, there's so much drama happening in Safemoon. It just gets better and better.
Understand where we're going in terms of, especially in terms of our.
It gets crazy. So I'm looking through their Discord. There was an interesting message I saw.
After half an hour. Thanks, Twitter Spaces. Shout out Jack.
You stupid, bro.
You crazy, bro.
Let's have a look at the prices. Actually, that's a good idea.
Just honestly, like I know this is like
there was a big dip that I did notice, but I haven't really looked
keep rooting,
too close.
Keep pushing adoption, man. It's not just about one cryptocurrency, man. It's about this entire space, man. That's really has always.
There we go. Here we go. Here's the Hank crash. Look at that.
In this space, and I've always said that.
Juicy.
I just come in here yesterday, and that doesn't.
Look how juicy that dip is. Christ Almighty.
If we don't come together as a community, we will fail. Like literally.
Plus 13% dip.
Already coming after us. We have the SEC.
There you go, folks.
Like
13% dip.
Everybody possible trying to go ahead and make sure that.
Man, what an insane story.
Succeed in the United States.
Oh, jeez. So this Twitter space is actually pretty big. It's hosted by David Gockstein, who seems to be some pretty big crypto influencer out there.
Legalize cryptocurrencies. You have Panama coming through with Bitcoin and Ethereum.
These guys are just pumping random crap. Let's maybe get out of here. I kind of don't want to listen to these guys anymore. But Jesus Christ, man, there's like 1,000,001 things going on. So Thomas got kicked out. Let's have a look at the Discord. There was a summary here saying if we get out of here, there we go. Discord. So summary: Hank changed Twitter handle. Hank changed location to Thomas's shed on Twitter. Hank ended work on LinkedIn. Mod removed Hank and Thomas. People assumed Hank was gone along with Thomas. So firstly, let's go ahead and have a closer look at what's happening on the safe space. What's his name? Hank. Let's do Hank Safemoon. Here we go. Got some nice little pictures. Hank lied to the team regarding how close they were with the wallets. Oh, Jesus Christ, man! This is literally all happening live. So it would seem Hank of Safemoon quit, and Papa was kicked out accidentally. Actually, you guys can't see me, can you? There you go. Accidentally. Well, let's see if they hired someone who is a real wallet maker for the project. We can't be behind like this. Christ, man. It's something new every day. Every day there's something new. So it seems like, forgot Hank, I just want a crystal ball so I know Wen Wallet. Hank lied to the team regarding how close they were with the wallets. He botched it, then blamed it on, oh, well, I was just a community member before. Yeah, Hank is literally pretty smooth-brained. But, man. Oh, man, oh, man. All right, you know what I'm going to do? Also, I'm just going to promote this live stream, maybe. Let's have a closer look. Make it get out there to the wider Safemoon army. Make sure they see what's happening out there in the real world, in their not safe space of where criticism is allowed. Man, There's just a million and one things happening though. It's just crazy. Craziness. Let's have a look. Content. And then I should go live. Live. Alright. Hopefully you guys won't hear any reverb when the audio plays. No. Alright. Let's get people in here. You got kicked from Safemoon. All right, let's get on it. Let's get the hustle. Let's get the Lewis hustle. This is what he calls, isn't it? Lewis with his hustle of recording and live streaming all the Twitter Spaces and AMAs and all that stuff. Let's just have a closer listen to what is actually happening as well.
Watch the bottlenecking that happens.
Man, it's just insane.
Facts.
Sounds
Great
funny.
space today, Dave.
No facts if
Thank
you don't like it yourself.
Shout out to all the leaders in crypto out here in these spaces.
I think they might even be ending it actually now.
Papa.
So it's gonna be good.
John,
It's gonna get good.
Tech.
Yeah, I hear you. I get it. You know, we're gonna keep pushing this messaging forward. We're gonna keep bringing in the right people into these spaces to try to answer the questions and bring clarity. You know, but shout out to David, man. He's created a spider web.
Wow, Moon Matt. So this guy is Safemoon Marks
that are really pushing cryptocurrency and getting these people on one by one.
He's left Safemoon.
David built his empire.
Christ.
Now he's putting people on. He's been putting people on. And I think
right. All these guys love sucking off David Goldstein. I don't want to listen to any more of that. These guys are obsessed with David Goldstein, who's like some influencer with 400,000 Twitter followers. So it's not really legit. Well, who knows if Papa's out or Thomas Smith, so I like to call him. He did get kicked out of Discord, and there was a lot of drama. So it looks like Hank's definitely left. There's some lies or something like that. But of course, the team are going to try to cover it up. I recorded the first hour or so as well, so I've got that going for me. But I decided to live stream it. But they did have Thomas in this actual space itself. But at the moment, it's just look, it's David Goldstein and Thomas left, unfortunately, so it's not as juicy. I guess that's the guy that kicked him out. Who's that? Me. I did not kick out. The thumbnail. I forgot about the thumbnail. You should be following me on Twitter because that's where I've put all the juicy pictures out. There's a lot of info. Of course, I've slacked off with the videos considerably. So, but man, look at that. These guys are already hustling on it an hour ago. Hank quit Safemoon. Papa kicked from Discord. Man, look, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Safemoon, the biggest scam since Bernie Madoff, really. This is pretty bigly. So what is Safemoon Hank's handle? Oh, Crypto Radio saying what? I know, it gets crazier and crazier and crazier. So it looks like Thomas Smith got kicked out of Discord accidentally. It was a mistake. That's what they say. But supposedly Hank was kicked out on purpose. So who knows what's happening? Who the hell knows what's happening? But these guys make things up at ludicrous speed. And this is a developing story. It's going to get better. It's definitely going to get better. Let's have a look at what this lady's saying. Because she does seem to know what's going on. So definitely not a paid bot or anything. And again, it's the count from it's May 2021. Yeah, definitely paid bot. I thought it was 2011. Interesting. Who was a dumb motherfucker running his mouth during the Safemoon Discord? Yo, dog, where them funds been going? Mate, the price. See, the price is so manipulated. It's not even funny. If we go ahead and have a closer look, turn off Discord. There we go. And I'll just make this a little bit smaller. There we go. You guys should be able to see these beautiful charts. Look at that dip. That's a tasty dip. The natives are getting relentless. Jeez, I can't talk. It is 4 a.m. here. Developing story here in Safemoon. And here I am delivering you the hard-hitting news. Hank's the cat man. Hank is definitely the cat man. Hank is definitely the cat man. I was all here for the Safemoon Lewis slander, but this is far out. Well, look, man, I'm telling you, it's all ludicrous speeds here at Safemoon headquarters in Utah. Of course, I'm sure you guys have seen where Safemoon headquarters are, but if you haven't, I mean, I love this picture. What does it say? Calgary. Wow. Let's have a look at Thomas Smith. So Thomas Smith's still at Safemoon on Discord, but Henry Wyatt, if we look at him, actually it'd be what would be good to have a look at is the actual Safemoon website. That would be quite good to look at. So if we have a look here, seems they're all there. So it's going to be very interesting what happens. I mean, of course, this just happened literally an hour or so ago. Thomas got kicked out. Let's bring up the Discord again, because that's where all the good stuff is, on the Discord. Man, notice how Safemoon Dev was nowhere to be seen during the Moby Dip. Then a week or two after, suddenly reappears. Jazz hands. So, I've been doing a bit of research on the Moby Dip wallet. It's been quite interesting, to say the least. Been quite interesting. Let's just hear what's happening in that Twitter space again.
Say, behind closed doors. So, yeah.
I think you have to protect the community at times. I get what you're saying, Dom.
Gotta protect the community.
At times,
make it a safe space.
Yeah, like you can go full gas, but then like when you step on that gas pedal,
Come on, you guys.
I think that just comes. Well, I may be in the.
You're good. You're good.
I think Dave's in the
blockchain.
blockchain. Yeah.
Okay. Dave's in the blockchain. Okay.
Yeah, but
congratulations to Dom. Congratulations to Dom. He's a new dad. So you got put that out there. He got some future crypto royalty coming in the family right now.
No doubt.
Lots of scammers in here in this safe space.
Here,
but man,
some of us are here for the gains right now, but some of us are here, building generational wealth. And,
oh god, generational wealth.
Friends and family.
These guys deserve to be poor. These guys literally deserve to be poor. Bloody generational wealth. Get out of here. Get out of here with that shit. These guys wouldn't even know how to organise a picnic. Let's have a closer look at what is happening here. Maybe Hank never left. Maybe he assumed he got kicked and changed shit. I don't know. Actually, that's what I wanted to do. I did want to check out Hank's LinkedIn. This has all literally been happening in the last couple of minutes, so it's all brand new to me. There we go. Here's Hank. Wow, he did change his LinkedIn. Wow. Let me just sign into a troll account. Sign out. There we go. Oh. Where are we? Clearly not making this all that riveting. Let me have a closer look. Let me just make sure I've got everything up and running the way it should be. All right. And Discord. There we go. Man, it gets crazier and crazier, all this kind of stuff. You know who you should look into? That Safemoon whale guy. I don't understand where these guys come from, but someone should check their credibility. Yeah, I've had a bit of a look at him. He's actually been attacking Joe, which is quite interesting as well. Charles, the executive assistant. I love a little bit of nepotism. Of course, Charles is just finished, came back from his Mormon mission. Of course, you guys bought into Safemoon, bought into a Mormon scam. You know, I hate to break it to you. Prappa is joined back already. Yes, because it was a mistake. Oh dear, but Hank isn't. Hank isn't though, my friend. I wonder what kind of excuse they're going to say. Oops, my finger slipped. But look at this. The chief technology officer is gone. Wow, that is quite interesting, that one. Of course, Hank blocked me on Twitter, so I can't really check his Twitter out. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Let's have a look at the price. The price is, well, it continues to dip. Some noobs did decide to buy the dip, but the real wallet maker, yes. So that's definitely seems what people were saying, that he's not the real wallet maker. If we check the Discord, that's where all the juicy stuff is. So I need to keep heading back to there. And let's look through. Let's look through the search. And let's actually get the newest Hank stuff. If there is literally no Papa Hank, there is a even better person waiting for this post. I trusted John. What he will do is go and amaze everyone. See, no matter what happens, these guys are always going to say that, you know, these guys are, you know, there's going to be a next genius. No matter how much they hero worship this Thomas Smith guy. Now he's obviously not that much of a wizard, clearly. Hank said bye because Fudhound in charge now. Yeah, that's right. The Fudhound is the guy that's actually making the wallet, which is hilarious. But at least Hank got his what did he get? Hank got his trailer home. He bought a new house and he had to share it on Discord, show it off to everyone. Man. Hank said bye. Yes. So what happens? What happens is Thomas and Hank got kicked out of the Discord, which is quite big. And then there was a massive Twitter space with about 2,000 people, which is quite large. A fifth as large as Safemoon's, which has 1 million people following it. It's just a crazy, crazy, crazy story. And of course, a lot of people were saying Thomas is going to leave the team. A lot of rumors were swirling around. Man. Loved how these noobs ate the story this so-called wizard was telling about the liquidity. Yeah, I don't know if you listened to the space before, because I was listening to it, but my God, some of these people, they were asking questions about the liquidity, swap and liquefy and all this kind of stuff. It goes to show how stupid some of these people are in Safemoon. They've got absolutely no idea what they're even talking about. They're just wiffle waffling on, you know, things that they've heard from other people secondhand, and have absolutely no clue themselves. And no wonder these people are getting wrecked now. You know, god damn. God fucking damn. Let's have a look at what else is happening. I'm sure they'll clear it up, but my speculation, Hag said bye. They booted a role instead of a user. Instead, if that's possible, and Papa got caught in the crossfire. So these guys are just going to come up with excuses. You know, it's going to come down to, oops, somebody's finger slipped. Thankfully, I did record all of that Twitter space before, at least with Thomas. Let's just have a closer look at what is happening here in that safe space. Oh, did I just cancel it? I think I just did. I want... okay. So the Twitter space ended. But let me just quickly check. There might be some Twitter spaces with people's reactions. There's no doubt. Yeah, there's some here already. Let's have a look. Man, crazy story. All right, so I can get rid of this, which is this one. Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of that window. And I probably could. Let's see. I want to join another Twitter space, but my God, there's just so many things happening. It's hard to keep track of with the Safemoon scam. Let's have a read of the comments. What did I miss? Well, Thomas and Hank got kicked out of Discord. There was a rather lengthy Twitter space with Thomas Smith answering some questions. That was quite interesting. But, you know, of course, it was just, you know, friendly kind of questions. Dorothy Dixes, as they call them in politics in Australia. You must have nothing better to do. That's right, Raphael. Sad. That's right. You've got nothing better to do than come on my account while I'm streaming. When the whales exit and the price dumps is the best thing that can happen to us. It's just so cringe. I mean, these guys are literally celebrating being poor. Yeah, so this is the guy, Gochstein Media. This is why I have this guy blocked, literally CNN. But he wasn't spreading FUD. It was definitely the truth. So it looks like Hank got salty or something happened because the FUD Hound is the guy that's looking after the Safemoon wallet now. Man. Of course, there's a lot of info that I've got on Safemoon, on the FUD Hound. Or the Safemoon Hound is what he calls himself now. Man. The real reason Hank will be under NDA. It sure will be. No, Jarrett is the furthest thing from a moon boy, that's for sure. You know what we should do? We should go back. Let's have a look. 356. Jesus Christ, man. There's going to be so many of these pages. There's going to be a lot of info here. Jeez, it's going to be a lot to wade through because there's already, we're already going through a couple of pages. Hank was due to be replaced. His original founding team member should always be scouting for better talent. Check this, kids. Okay, whatever. The people are already piling onto Hank, though, which is quite amusing. Everything about this project confuses me. It sure does. It's just everything goes at a million miles a minute. You know, and there's people that are putting their hard-earned money into this. It's just unreal. Unreal. Some smaller whales panic sold. Well, it's going to be interesting actually going through the addresses and wallets that sold in the last couple of hours because it's all going to be traced. It's all going to be back traced. And, you know, we'll be able to find out when Hank really bought because I've got no doubt that Hank actually sold. If we have a look at the price of Safemoon, it is still dipping, my friends. It's going to be juicy. And 1776, as Alex Jones says, happened yet again. All right. When did you first hear of Safemoon and did you believe it to be a scam straight away? Yes, I did. Well, I've never invested in anything in the BSC smart chain and Binance smart chain. It's just so obviously all scams. But, you know, what people say, what you know, what are you going to say when Safemoon release their wallet, their exchange, and their blockchain? Well, all they're going to do is copy and paste things like they did before. Like they copied and pasted the contract. You know, this wallet is a copy and paste of Trust Wallet. It's just embarrassing. The whole thing is just embarrassing. They don't do anything themselves. They talk about being the evolution, how they're transforming the crypto space. They're not transforming shit. Oh, mate, there'll definitely be a good documentary on this. Don't you worry about that. Replacing devs with ludicrous speed, clearly. When jail, well, look, these moon boys that are holding Safemoon, they're all going to be crying and, you know, asking, you know, Rob, can you bring up your evidence that you've been saving all this time to take these guys to jail? Yeah, literally, it takes a week to make a wallet, you know. These guys have so much money, give 100 grand to an agency, you know, let them smash out a wallet, And Bob's your uncle. Hey, presto. You know, 100 grand for something like that is already too much. Man, it's just ridiculous. And it's just a Trust Wallet clone. There's nothing special about it. Now, they talk about all this 15,000 bit encryption. How man, the lies are just crazy. That's the thing I've been working on a video on. Yes, Hank did get fired. Well, we don't really know much more than that. Let's bring up the Discord again, the safest spaces of them all, if I can talk. And we want to turn off. What's this? Why no Discord? There we go. Papa never left. He sure did. He sure did. Well, I have the Twitter space where he's talking about it, my friends. He was talking in a Twitter space for about 45 minutes or so. I've got the recording, thankfully. I know, it's just crazy. Ray Wist. I mean, people literally bought into this project knowing that they copy and pasted a previous rug pull, and all they do is just make excuses for everything. Could I pull it up for you? Well, unfortunately, it's on my phone. Like, I recorded the Twitter space on my phone. But that's the problem with the Twitter spaces as well. A lot of these other projects are doing Twitter spaces. They can say anything with essentially impunity because no one's really recording this kind of stuff. But yeah, Thomas, well, you can go on the safest spaces of them all on Discord, and it actually says, you know, Thomas left. They're openly talking about it. But it looks like he's gotten back in. It was a mistake. This is what they're saying. Man, it's just hilarious how people can keep, you know. I think in my very first video, I said, especially where there's smoke, there's fire, right? Where there's smoke, there's fire. But boy, oh boy, is there so much fire here. And then people just keep buying this kind of stuff up. It's just so sad. It's so sad. People love this kind of stuff. In the meantime, let me quickly plug my Twitter. Get ready for a flashbang because I'm not in dark mode. You should be following me on Twitter where I post a lot of good content, a lot of top keck content. Here we go with me, dressed up as Thomas. It's going to be a video coming soon. Of course, Thomas blocked me. Hank blocked me. I'm going to catch them all like Pokemon. I'm going to make sure they all block me. I'm going to make sure they all block me. Yeah, so this was the Twitter space. Unfortunately, it's ended now, so you can't join back in. And there's no way you can really archive it unless you record it on your phone or through your PC. So, man. All right, back to Discord. Back to Discord. Because there's so much stuff happening. He refused to answer the Hank. Yes, so Thomas, when he was answering questions from the community on the Twitter space, he said he didn't want to talk about Hank or something like that. He said, I don't know his exact words, but he said he doesn't know. Something of the sort. Man, it's just hilarious. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens when Hank leaves. I'm assuming it's going to be the exact kind of same thing as what happened with the community manager, Ragnar. He'll probably move over to another project where Safemoon Dev is connected to. Because, of course, Safemoon Dev is connected to that as well. A pig token and nobility token and all these kind of shitcoins. No-use shitcoins, and people just dig this stuff up. He didn't sound too convinced about staying. Safemoon are just getting more and more amateurish. Something's not right when Papa is accidentally kicked and Hankers may be left. Need to find out what's going on. In short, certainly you do. More delicious drama. It never ends. I mean, I've cancelled Netflix, I've cancelled Disney, I've cancelled all of my subscriptions to Amazon and all that kind of stuff. Who needs that? You've got Safemoon. In before Hank performs the next Moby Dip. It's all FUD, bro. That's right, Brian. It's all FUD, bro. It's all a prank, bro. Talking about dips, juicy dips. There definitely was a juicy dip. Let's just check my Twitter. Where are we? Here we are. Look at that juicy dip. This was a 15% dip, I think we talked about. Yeah, 13.5% dip. That is pretty juicy. Pretty juicy dip, you know. I mean, personally, I think this is a chili dip because, I mean, it's extra spicy. We're going to leave some carpet burns for sure, like the Persian rug that it is. Brian, Tony, you're buying more tomorrow. My friends, my personal financial advice to Brian, Tony, is to not buy Safemoon because the price will be lower in the next couple of months, my friends. Brian, Tony is just a troll anyway. Dips make the price go up. Dips are good for Safemoon somehow. Of course, a low price is good because it means you can buy in at a lower price. Man, this is literally the cut coin. If they're Mormons and if they're actively involved in the church, they have to pay 10% of what they make to the church. Well, that could be true. They're definitely Mormons, but I don't know about the 10% tax. Mormons don't really touch us in Australia here. They're not really here. We've got the happy clappies that we've got are called Jehovah's Witnesses. It's deliberately leaving and rejoining because chat history is gone. Well, another good thing there, Rahan, that is going to be interesting. I'm pretty sure you can actually say, well, I've saved the Discords actually, which is good. I saved the Discords. There's a nice little script that you can get on GitHub that does it. But that is true. Maybe we can go from. Why is it not coming up? Let's do from Papa. Here we go. Here's some. Can you guys hear that?
I'm told it's an accident. Yeah.
Here we go.
So, within the hour.
Look, me and Thomas were speaking about.
Right.
Everybody, chill out for a second. Thomas is in the room now. Thomas, so this was an accident, or?
I'm told it's an accident. Yeah.
Okay.
So, within the hour.
Look, me and Thomas were speaking about having Thomas come on to the show.
Yeah, so it was just right place at the right time, essentially, with how Safemoon got so big. Right influences. Ben Phillips, of course. Ben Phillips is part of the core Safemoon team. Man, it gets better and better, though. Yeah, exactly, because Thomas Papa was one of the main guys on the Discord, so you need to be an admin to delete him. So I'm assuming it was probably Charles. Because for an admin to kick another admin, you know, that's the only way you can kick an admin. So, yeah, definitely more to the story. But I mean, I think the way that what they're gonna say is that, oops, my finger slipped. You know, it was all an accident, etc., etc., and it's just gonna be hilarious. But man. It's going to be great. They're going to be purging this kind of stuff so much. Probably should be saving this right now. And it's just embarrassing how these mods, they don't have a bloody clue of what's going on. They don't even know how to read a blockchain. Let's have a look. Let's do Rob. Let's have a look. There's no doubt going to be some Dutch man. Unfortunately, we don't have a translate function, so whatever. I mean, yes, I am Rob. Rob, is that you? Safemoon Joe versus Rob Crypto Wrestling match on pay-per-view. Right, these guys are super weird. Our pal Crypto Rob will remember. He's like Pepperidge Farm. Oh, I remember everything. Let's have a look at what he's referencing. Yes, once it launches, only Matt Wallace remember there was a delay. No one ever give a toss. Well, there's plenty of people that have given a toss because they've already sold out. This comment was great as well, actually. I need to go and start clipping Rob's crypto FUD so I can gaslight him when we 10x. This is how deluded these people are. They literally think they're going to 10x from here. It's tragic, but it's hilarious. And, if you hold Safemoon and you still believe in it, you deserve to lose money. There's no way you're going to learn apart from losing your money. Like, by now, you're beyond help. You're way beyond help if you believe in what Safemoon is. Exactly. I don't even know what gaslighting is. Let's have a look at back to Hank. So one of the things that Thomas Smith did say is Conman Joe hiding? No, Conman Joe's been well, he might be hiding now. He might not be live streaming. I'm not quite sure if he's live streaming. But he's been pumping out those videos twice a day. Twice a day. He's got to make that YouTube money. They're really trying to raise all their older stuff as much as they can. Crumbs everywhere still. Yeah, you're not wrong. One of the interesting things was the move from the developer-controlled wallet to another wallet, which they're claiming is some, financial officer, chief financial officer that they've got now, supposedly. But what it does, it makes no sense. You just give the keys to the CFO, right? I don't really understand that whole logic at all. But, it pretty much erases, everything to noobs, to people that don't know about Safemoon in its history. The 0x79 wallet, which is the one I called out in the rug pull confirmed video, which I highly recommend. It's got me doing that stupid face and man, it's just these people really need to lose money to learn their lesson, and even then they still won't learn their lesson. They'll want to be putting their money into other projects, into Safemoon and all this kind of stuff, and answer other scam projects. These guys are literally never going to learn. Let's go back to the dip. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. If it manages to find any support at around 1700, or will it keep dipping? I'm assuming it's going to keep dipping because this is pretty juicy. This is what we call the Hank dip, the 13.5% dip, which is actually bigger. Actually, no, when was the wallet? The wallet was August 28th. So we need to go back a little bit further. There's been some comparable dips. No, it doesn't compare at all to the wallet dip, actually. The Safemoon's up 7%. Well, I don't know what stats you're looking at there, my friend. It's definitely not up. It's definitely had a nice, juicy crash. Here we go. Carrot. Thomas is not out of Safemoon. He was added back and came back in. Well, you just said I was right. He was out of Safemoon, wasn't he? I don't know if he's added back in. We should check. But there's just too much drama going on at the moment. But I hate to tell you, Carrot, but what kind of project is this? Where's Hank, my friend? It's a bunch of kids trying to run a coin. They have no idea what they're doing. Well, that's very true, unfortunately. All too true. He's super bright. Let's just refresh the page once again. All there still. I think, well, knowing their website update times, it's going to take them forever. A Trust Wallet takes time to update. Yeah, I wouldn't really go off Trust Wallet there, though, my friends. Let's have a look at what people are saying here on the Safemoon investing subreddit. Great place to be. Apparently it was a mistake. No info on what happened with Hank. The CEO just keeps posting memes. That's another guy we should look into. What's he doing? So Thomas Smith was sent an invite link but stated he's not clicked it yet. Yeah, so that was during the stream. No official statement. Price dropped 15% in roughly 5 minutes. Guys and girls, I'm sorry, but this is incompetence at its highest level. Well, I would have thought incompetence at its highest level was its, second or third time at failing to launch a wallet, which was a Trust Wallet clone. Man. These people. And look at that glorious dump. It is. I wish I could short Safemoon. Because literally, right here, I tweeted out, I wish I could short this shit. Literally. Listen, Nostradamus Rob said, you can check my Twitter account. I literally said, I wish I could short this shit right up here. Right here. And man, would I have made a lot of money. Now, well, unfortunately, BSC is so shit that you can't even short any of the coins there. But if there is a way, let me know. Hank took reference to Safemoon off his profile. Juicy. Of course, I'm blocked. I'm going to have to... Hank Usan. Goddamn. Alright. Let's open up my magical Firefox browser. And we want to open up a page. This one, indeed. Whoa. Don't want to be moving that. I want to be moving this one. Let's have a look what's happening at Hank's page. And the course is retweeting out. Hey guys, website. So that was on the 1st of September. So he hasn't been using his Twitter very much at all. Here you go, 3 hours ago. Papa Cthulhu posting memes. This is, you know, they keep on talking about how busy they are. They talk about how busy they are, working at ludicrous speeds, you know, barely sleeping or anything like that. And then here they are posting these shit memes. Christ almighty. Wallet delayed, post about Afghanistan, Hank kicked out, post memes. As you do as a CEO. That's right. That's right. I'm glad you were here for that stream there, JD, CS. It was quite amusing seeing, what's his name, Braden Caroni tweet about, you know, his love of escape from Tarkov and Afghanistan. 2 hours, literally 2 hours after the wallet failed to launch. I'm convinced the price of BNB token is only up so high because people like to gamble. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, what else is it used for? Exactly. Could not have said it better myself. But it's still up today, and for this guy's trying to pretend like it's down right now. Is it really up that for today? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It looks like it's 1.8% down today, my friends, over the last 24 hours. So, sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. Rob's Crypto right yet again. Jeez, man. I eat. Look, this is how I get so fat. Because I eat you bloody moon boys up for breakfast, lunch, and tea. Apparently, someone just leaked a screenshot of dev chat that was insta-deleted. Anyone got a screenshot of it? No. Literally everyone is down except for the very few lucky enough to... Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't recommend using CoinMarketCap. And that's the weird thing. Moon Boys love using CoinMarketCap as well. But, you know, it goes against their whole Binance is a scam, Binance is working against us theory. You know, but CoinGecko is definitely much more accurate. I find they weight their... The average is much better, and I just feel like it's just much better because they don't really play favorites. Because actually, you guys didn't even see the price, did you? Because I've got that bloody Hank fucking hula hooping thing. There you go. There's a price. Now it's 3.4% down, my friend. So there we go. Let's go, Hank. Let's see what he's doing. What he's been having his sleepless nights for. Interesting. This is what you do. This is literally an hour or so before all this went down. The FUD's definitely about to start. And then Safemoon Hank changed his name, and then it's just all over Red Rover. That hula hoop looks just like me. There you go, Hank. Hank thinks about me rent-free. It sure does. Look at that. Even got the red rosy cheeks. So the difference between me and you, Mile High Daddy, is that I can actually laugh at myself. Unfortunately, you Moon Boys Can't even take a little bit of criticism when it comes to your own shit, tokens that you invest in. It's unreal. It's unreal how soy boy you guys are. What did Hank actually do? We don't know. We don't know. You're still up. I'm glad you are. There's definitely a fair few people that are going to be up. Of course. Of course. Anyway, so Hank was a waste of time. Nothing juicy there. Back to the safe space of Discord. Turn this off. And Discord. There we go. Alright. I will go to my Twitter DMs. Let me just have a closer look. Oh, I'm doing that. There we go. Let's have a look at what this chart says. Alright, so it says, make this little gem to show how few people are even possibly up. It's a pretty good illustration. Well, if you do say so yourself there, Jet. Let's have a look. Safemoon. The very few in this range. Yeah, that's right. Just mad you got in too late. Well, that's right. Everyone else is down. Pretty much. Especially with those taxes. This is the thing that you don't really realize until it's way too late. You're getting wrecked when it comes to the taxes. So, you are getting absolutely wrecked and shreked when it comes to the taxes. 20%, not only is the price plummeting, right? A lot of these guys down, right? The price is down, but you've also got to compete with the taxes. You're 20% down right off the start. Looks like we've got a shout out from someone because we've got a fair few people coming in. And I do wonder what Safemoon Joe is up to. Joe Schmo. Let's have a look. Safemoon Joe. I mean, of course, he doesn't want to cover this kind of stuff because this is FUD. And of course, in his smooth brain, it's all FUDsters against the Moon Boys. I'm just here exposing a scam, my friend. That's all I'm here to do. They could just blame Hank for the failure of the wallet release, and this time they're going to do it right. That's right. Rob, I should have listened to you all this time. You sure should have. But, I don't make any money from this kind of stuff. I don't do any of that kind of stuff from this. Like, I don't make any money. I'm just doing this to help literally expose. Because the reason I started this was because any kind of dissent was banned on their safe space of Discord, Telegram, etc. And look, there's plenty of scams on BSC. But the issue I've got is that they were banning anyone that raised up any kind of criticisms here on Discord, predominantly. This won't age well drives. Yes, I've been hearing that for the last, 4 months. And I hate to tell you there, my friends, but, I've been hearing that. Let's zoom out 1 day chart. Right, I'll tell you when I started. So if you guys fall back into this trend, it's not going to be pretty. It is not going to be pretty. But I started around here, right? 26th of May, I think it was, when I started, right? So I started here. The price, it's not doing too crash hot, my friends. Ever since I started, I've been hearing, oh, this won't age well. I've got all these people setting up remind me's. The people that have set remind me's for 1 month, 2 months, that's long and gone now. How's that going, Moon Boys? Why do I spend so much time trying to expose? Well, because they tried to illegally censor me. That's why I've got the Chinese flag here. They filed a illegal DMCA against me. And, their legal team, which doesn't seem to exist, ran with their tails behind their legs. Because they tried to illegally DMCA one of my videos. Papa is not out. Yes, he sure was. He sure was. So I'm not lying there, my friends. This is an accurate representation of what is going on. Papa was out. Who knows if he's back in? Who knows what they're going to say? They're going to say, oops, our finger slipped. That's why you left. Get out of here. Were there any videos on the wallet or just great Photoshop pics? So that's what I mean. I've got a video prepared, but there's just so many, like, literally when it comes to the wallet, there's so many lies. It's just so hard for me to keep up with. Mile High Daddy, because I've got time in between meals. Who says this is between meals, man? I'm having a drink right now. You know? You can try, but you can never win against me. Because I can laugh at myself. Alright. If Puppet is out, it's dead. Well, I think they realised that, and now he's supposedly back in onto their safe space of Discord. Let's have a look at what's happening on the safe space on the Safemoon subreddit. Safemoon investing. I view the dismissal of Hank as the first sign of improvement. These guys have been over their heads from the beginning. Conveniently buys them more time now to actually deliver a wallet someday. This is the thing. Supposedly the wallet was all done, right, by August 28th. In my video on August 3, I said it'll be a long time before you Moon Boys will see anything yet. Here I am, right yet again. One man. The one man against 2.5 million Moon Boys. Fucking idiots. Literally, if you hold Safemoon now, you deserve to lose money. You deserve to lose everything. Because, you know, that's the only way you'll get a lesson out of this. It's unreal. Like, I mean, how many red flags do you need? As I keep saying, where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay, where there's smoke, there's fire. And people still buy into Upshot's coin, Upcoin. You know, that was rug pulled and people keep buying that stuff up. Where do I look for the most up-to-date price? I definitely like a Dex Guru there, my friends. This is the one-day candle. One-day chart. Oops. Don't want to do that. We're over here. Look at that. So it looks like Safemoon is going to fall back into this trend down here. Yeah, 28th August 2030. You might have misunderstood. I think they're using moon time. This is why we're wrong. They're using moon time. I can assure you the beta is beautiful and snappy. Oh, yes. Yes, I know. I've got the beta too. I mean, I've got the very first beta that was launched. And boy, was that a interesting experience. The calculator that couldn't even calculate. You know? I mean, if that to me would have been the biggest red flag. They keep on high. All right, so they said user design, user experience all done by end of April. Right, end of April they finished user design, and it seems like that's right because they had all their marketing material done. So for all of May, June, July, and August, what were they doing? How come, you know, May, June, July they could have been working on that calculator? How come they launched the beta with a calculator that doesn't even work? Can you explain that to me? Explain that to me. You know, a calculator is one of the most simple, you know, computer science projects that you'll ever get to work on. And they can't even get that right. That should have been the very, very, very obvious red flag. And they were on Safari. Yes, they were on Safari to Gambia. Clearly to find some monkeys, some Gambian baboons. To send... That's who was number crunching. Unreal. This is what they mean by Safemoon is the evolution. Safemoon is the evolution because they're hiring Gambian baboons. Pulling them off from the trees, you know, teaching me how to... It's just so embarrassing, all these excuses. People were saying the calculator didn't work, right? Because the servers were down. What kind of server do you send... it just hurts my head even thinking about it. It really just hurts my head thinking about it. I don't understand how people can buy into this kind of stuff. And Safemoon really is the devolution. And this is the thing, people, you know, when I was talking to Safemoon Joe, let me have a look. I'll be able to bring this up. So I wanted to ask Safemoon Joe, get his side of the story about let me have a think. How do I do this? I want to go like this. There we go. Sorry, I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller. There we go. There we go. So I added Safemoon Joe, all right? And then because he doesn't have his when you use the term baboon to describe Africans, it gives a racist impression of you. But I'm not using baboons to describe people. This is the difference, my friend. I'm not using baboons to describe Africans. You're making that connection, right? So Iani, you know, maybe you're the racist one. Because I'm literally saying this is what they're saying when they say Safemoon is the evolution. Right? They went to Gambia for their Mormon mission to find, you know, monkeys or baboons, Gambia baboons. I'll spare you the geography lesson. To to crunch the numbers server side, because of course the calculator didn't work because the servers were down. Christ almighty. I mean, how many excuses? It's the most ridiculous excuse there is. Christ, man. But I love using the Gambian baboon example because people say it's racist. Get out of here. Get out of here, Ianu. If you want to be a soy boy and connect Gambian baboons to people, that's on you, my friends. Anyways, let's have a closer look at what I was talking with Safemoon Joe. So I reached out to it. Well, I added him, but he's got his DMs closed. So he came at me. Sad to say this, bro. I tried with you, honestly. And you wanted to do all of this to me because of your hatred for Safemoon. Well, Joe, no, you were tweeting a random account, an account impersonating me. Yeah, I was using Safari, but switched to Chrome because the word Safari relates to Africa, and that's racist. Exactly, it's a slow rug pull. They've been taking money out of liquidity. All right, this is what my video. I've been talking about this in my videos forever. The rug pull confirmed video. That aged well, didn't it? You know, the blockchain doesn't lie. They're taking money out. Irresponsible use of words, Rob. Not really. I mean, at the moment I'm doing it on purpose because I know you guys, you moon boys, are going to get offended by it. Because you're connecting baboons to people. It's just ridiculous. You're the racist one, if that's the way you think. Anyway, Safemoon Joe is only in it for clout. Got to get those views and likes. Well, he's in it for money. He's making a good amount of money. He literally talked about it in a live stream about how he's doing this for money. Actually, we might even be able to bring something up. Let me have a closer look. Where are we? Here, this folder, and we want to go.
Time for Ukraine.
Here we go. You want to see something? Let's have a look. I want to go window capture, video.
Wife, my God.
Oh, you guys can see all this? Beautiful. Okay. Let's make this smaller here. There we go. So you can still see me. Ready? I love this clip of Joe. I'll let you just read the comments though. When Safemoon goes under, Joe will switch his channel to something else and keep milking his viewers. That's exactly right, and that's exactly why I've already downloaded all these other YouTubers' videos. You know, so when they go ahead and change their names from Safemoon Joe to Scamming Lewis, Larson Lewis, look, this will carry on for the rest of their lives. Unreal. I wouldn't necessarily go that far. Also, there's deaf exaggerations and nonsense in that space, of course, but there's validity within it as well, like everything. Oh, Black Lives Matter. Okay. Let's not get into that. Let's listen to this guy. Let's go back to the start.
Time for Ukrainian wife, my guy. Yo, that's what's up. Man, I'll look at Ukrainian wives. Am I going to regret looking at... I'm going to look at another tab. Hold on. Ukrainian wife. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm going to go to images. I spelled Ukrainian wrong. Don't blame me. Let's see what we... Okay. Oh yeah. Wow. I don't like the idea of wives because that means you got to get 50% on one of these chicks. Not happening. Ukrainian girlfriends.
Look, I love how
This
people call me
category. Aren't they
racist.
beautiful. She's like,
Racist for me, not saying anything racist, but you know, if that ain't sexist, I don't know what is. I'm pretty sexist too. But look at this guy, and this guy's got a wife and 4 kids. This guy's literally got a wife and 4 kids, and listen to him talk.
why is macho though? You know, a lot of people get upset. They go, "Oh, Joe, you're insulting your wife." My wife doesn't care. It's my wife. Only a fool's wife would care about a dude looking at other chicks. I'm not going to any of these chicks. Unless she says so. The minute she says so, though, I'm thinking this one right here.
Look at this guy.
See her, but trust me, she's good. You know,
But,
this is what I'm thinking. The minute wife
but by the way, Joe, because I know you're watching, Привет, Joe.
goes, go ahead. It's like a dog on a leash, and you let the go to the leash, and the dog just runs. That's what it is. Time for Ukrainian wife, my guy.
Unreal. Yes, I don't even know why I'm showing bloody Safemoon Joe's DMs to me. I forgot, but we got distracted by those Ukrainian wives. Bloody idiot. I'm not siding with Safemoon. I understand you think my choice of words is reckless. But I very much disagree, and I'm not using an American-centric lens, you know. I'm not American. I don't, you know, live in that, you know, hypersensitive racial climate. So, look, I don't really care, to be honest. I don't really care. Like, my audience is global, not just American. I help expose this scam globally. After all, as you can see, we've got the Chinese flag down here in the bottom left. Compound savings account. Talking about reflections, maybe? Hank officially left Check John's Twitter. Oh, this will be good. That's one guy that hasn't blocked me, actually. Oh, here we go. Literally a minute ago. Jeez, who's this? John Janvia. Jesus Christ, man, you're on it. So it says, perfection is a journey, not a destination. Looking forward to introducing you to the new CTO soon. Jeez. Okay. We can confirm that Hank White, CTO, has left Safemoon. Since we launched Safemoon, can you guys see it? Yeah, you should be able to. In March 2021, we've grown at an insane pace, recently working around the clock to deliver our first products. Swap by Safemoon. Not the wallet. Yes, so Hank definitely left at ludicrous speed. With our own liquidity pool and soon to be relaunched Safemoon Wallet. Of course, it was never launched in the first place. At Safemoon, our approach is to think flexibly at every stage, including who is best equipped to deliver our mission. As we work through the learnings from the delay to the wallet launch, we have absolute clarity that everyone who works at Safemoon has the best interests of the Safemoon community at heart. We're not going to get caught up in any FUD about this decision. Hank has played a valuable role in our journey so far, and we want to thank him for his contribution. It's time for him to step down and let a new team fuel Safemoon's continued growth. The initial backend got us to where we are, but won't take us to where we're going. Clearly, it's too early for me. It's 5 a.m. in the morning here, and I'm working my FUD overtime. Surprised I didn't pay a guy on Fiverr to make an announcement video for this. Well, I don't know if you've seen. Let me have a look through my Safemoon folder. You want to see something in regards to Fiverr? I'll show you something in regards to Fiverr. Here we go.
Hello, Fiverr.
All right, you ready? You boys ready? Am I Aussie? I sure am. Can't you tell by my voice? You assume Hank was headhunted. I don't think so. I think there's definitely much more to the story than that. All right, ready? Ready for the new Fiverr hire? The Fiverr hire. That's a good rhyme.
Hello, Fiverr. My name is Ryan Arriaga, and I'm a digital nomad living in beautiful Thailand. For over a...
That's it, folks. That's who you got working for you. You know, web dev from Fiverr. Now I've got so much content on Ryan Ariaga, it's just not funny. Which hopefully my bloody teleprompter is going to come soon because, look, I don't want to be like remembering my lines for that because Jesus Christ, there's just so much content. Oh, you guys didn't hear? You should have heard that. You tell me you really didn't hear that.
Hello, Fiverr. My name is Ryan Ariaga, and I'm a digital nomad living in beautiful Thailand. Hello, Fiverr. My name is Ryan Ariaga, and I'm a digital nomad.
All right, sorry, you heard that. All right. Yeah, I definitely thought you would have heard that. Continued growth. Oh no, the music was too loud. Yeah, sorry, that's not me. That's the way he edited his video. Well, I'm just don't shoot the messenger, please don't shoot the messenger. Dear oh dear. Let's have a look at what Safemoon's tweeting out. They're probably sharing what John wrote? No. Why am I calling him John? His name's Braden after all. Yeah, sorry, that was Ryan's editing. Shocking editing. Who is Ryan? Ryan. Well, you don't know who Ryan is. Ryan's a COVID-denying conspiracy theorist. Actually, now that we're here, and I've got the whole doo-doo set up, let's have a look at my Ryan Ariaga folder. Let's have a look at what we've got. What should I share? I want to share the TikToks. Maybe I'll be able to share this.
How's it going?
There you go. Here is his digital nomad trip to Thailand with his partner. I think in one of these videos he actually proposed. So I'm such a fudster. I've got videos of Ryan Ariaga, who I assume is going to be the new CTO. Yes, Ryan is global head of products with Rob. Yes, that's right. Yes. Ryan is the wizard of the Kickstarter. Yes, so last live stream we did mention that Ryan Ariaga is a scammer through and through because he scammed his way through a Kickstarter as well. And boy, oh boy, were some of those comments on that Kickstarter page great.
Hello, everybody. It's Ryan and Gina here. I'm covered.
There you go. With riveting content like that, who needs even Rob's crypto?
Like this.
Go ahead. Let's take a look.
There we go. I think this is how he proposes to a partner. Yeah, look at him.
Oh, my baby's calling me.
Dear, dear.
Do what I've been planning to do for so long.
Alright, this is just fucking cringe. But man, there's so much good stuff. Let me find... I want to find the COVID denial videos. They're somewhere around here. I've got so many folders here. I've got to clean it all up. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Probably would be easy if I just search pandemic. But then I've got to search all these folders. But man, this whole thing is just so hilarious. Oh, here's another funny video.
What's up, Mooners? Ragnar Safemoon.
God damn. Let me where are we going? We want to rotate counterclockwise. There we go. Oh, wrong way. All right, you ready?
Since you guys were so gracious enough to let us have a dev fund, I figured the best way to celebrate was for me to go out and get Lambos for all of the core team. Fuck yeah.
Except they actually ended up buying McLarens. Fucking idiots. God damn. You know, there's guys with their yeeting and hooting, you know, they've completely trolled these moon boys. It's hilarious. It's literally hilarious. Yeah, that was pretty good. I'll give him that. Alright, I'm going to have to search Plandemic. I don't know where I put it. But man, there's just so much endless content on all this kind of stuff. And boy, oh boy, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and put your seed phrase down below as well in the comment section for me. Oh, and if we have a closer look here at the price of Safemoon, look at this. Oof. It's dipping now to the 1600s. Dipped down to the 1600s. It's getting pretty ugly. It's getting really ugly. Man. Best thing is I can't wait to end this stream and actually have a look at some of these wallets. Be interesting to find out which one was Hank's. And then go back. How many hard drives did you have to buy because of your hobby? Mate, I've got nice 16 terabyte hard drives from Amazon. Which you could probably hear cranking in the background. This is a great hobby. I must say, I've become a data hoarder. There's so much data to hoard here. With Safemoon, all it's mainly videos that take up all this space. And I guess the Discord chat logs as well take up a bit of space. But say all these moon boys are going to come crying to me, wanting me, you know, when their money evaporates to nothing, they're going to want my evidence. That's what I've got to say to the moon boys. Let's have a look at what Safemoon Joe's doing. Is he live streaming this drama? Not really, probably. In the meantime, let's have a closer look at the Twitter safe spaces as well. See if there is anything. There's one with 56 people. And yeah, it's a bit whatever. Although we can listen to it. Let's maybe just turn it on. I don't know why I've got everything in white mode today. Or in daylight mode. But don't hurt me, please. Yeah, there was an investigative reporter. Be interesting to see. She doesn't seem like she's much. She works at a Business Insider, clickbait. Business Insider, so who knows. Alright. You need help, man. I will send you some pills from the Safemoon. Please do. Please use express shipping. Make sure it's ludicrous speed. Make sure it's ludicrous speed. Let's have a read of the comments, though. No doubt they're going to be great as well. I wonder who's going to be next. Well, Papa already left Thomas Smith, but now he's supposedly joined back in. Do you want some magic beans? I would love some magic beans. Give me your Birdie Bots magic beans from your wizard. Thanks for the transparency. Now all the fudders can move on with their lives. I have to keep it real though. I don't think in all my years of interwebs and seeing scam after scam, I don't think I've ever seen such a successful and efficient finessing of noobs ever. I'd have to agree. You know, at this point, I think these noobs actually deserve to get finessed. They're in the future, so traveling back in time will take forever. What am I doing? Actually, what we haven't had a close look at in a while is the Safemoon safe space of Discord. Let's just quickly search up Rob, because that's always a good laugh for me. Nothing new. And let's go from CPT coming up. The Discord search doesn't actually work all that well a lot of the time, I don't feel. Let's do CPT. What have you missed? Oh boy, what haven't you missed? Seems like Thomas and Hank left the team, got kicked off Discord. Seems like Thomas leaving the team or Discord was an accident, but Hank really has left the team. But it sounds like Thomas left Discord for an hour or two. There was a Twitter space on Discord. I've recorded it all. Man, it was just great. This guy follows me on Twitter, Blade. 2 more team members have resigned and hasn't been announced yet. Geez, that's interesting. Maybe they are talking about this in the stream. Who is hosting that stream? P. James. There we go.
Something like that. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. James is going to pay if I win. James is going to pay if I win, and you're going to pay me if
we got to put some nobility or some money up on this.
These guys always shill their other shit tokens as well. It's just ridiculous.
The season's over. Mooney's going to be worth a shitload. I tell you what. I'll give you 2 million Safemoon.
Dude, that's
Yo,
$4.
shut up! It's gonna be worth a lot one day. Damn.
$4 today.
It's gonna be worth a lot. I'm cheap.
You are cheap, man. You're super cheap.
I am cheap.
Wonder of all this drama we're going through, people
I'll buy you
and misdates are plans for the Netflix documentary.
I will buy a Dallas Cowboys jersey and make it my profile picture.
All right, let's leave there. I've had enough. They just talk crap. But I think that's going to be it for the stream. That was quite a bit of juicy drama today. Quite a bit of juicy drama. Thank you for tuning in as well. There's always things happening at 1,000,000 miles a minute here. Man, it's just insane. It is just insane what happens in the world of Safemoon. Of course, let's get out of here. Have a look at the Safemoon price as well. Just so you guys can have a harsh dose of reality. Is it worth starting it again? What's this? Sorry. Oh, you tuned in. All right, maybe we can go on for a little bit, but I'll explain what happened. Well, we don't really know why Hank left the team, but Hank and Thomas Smith, they both got kicked out of Discord. There's a lot of drama. Thomas Smith joined a Twitter space explaining, Lord knows what. He didn't really explain much. And so he left. So Hank looks like he was actually kicked out. Or, who knows, but he's not coming back. And Thomas has got accepted back into the Discord. That's pretty big drama. Some of the major guys got kicked out. And then, so it looks like Thomas is back in. Hank left for good. And yeah, there was a good Twitter space though, with Thomas talking about what was happening. Operation Phoenix initiated. Yes, they're kicking people. Yeah, I think you might be onto something here. Actually, they're kicking people out and now, up from the ashes, rising back up. I certainly did warn them, and it's on them. It sure is on them. I mean, I can't believe there's people that keep buying the dip. After all the advertising, right, for the wallet, right? All the advertising for the wallet, hyping it up. They knew it wasn't ready. They hyped it up for so long. And, now they've just dumped it on people. They hyped it up, make people buy the dip. And it's so sad. People just keep on putting their money into this kind of stuff. They're doing a live on that crypto control hope. Oh, that guy is really smooth-brained. Let's have a closer look. Let's call him out live. Crypto control. Now that guy is a true idiot.
That the company's in danger, and so it wasn't the right terminology. I think what he was trying to do was just remain ambiguous to keep.
Who's
Nothing was confirmed at that point.
Right, gotcha. Yeah, like I said,
That's that other scam that I called out, Sean Butcherell. There's just so many scams in this space, You've got the scamming Louis Sanabria, goes by Safemoon Joe. Long history of scamming. We've got, what's his name? Braden Caroni. Long history of scamming in the military. Barred from re-enlisting due to dishonest behavior. The whole thing is it's just insane. It is insane. He's been out for a while. Only showed his face when the job light came up. They didn't even shill his award too much. Yeah, that's right. It seems like he has been out for a while, and that was, I guess, the belief, I guess, behind the scenes. But yeah, it's really interesting. But now he's supposedly back in the team, and who knows? Fudhound's a massive scammer. He sure is. I mean, you might have missed. Actually, no, you've seen that video, Daniel Jefford, of Ryan Ariagi in Thailand. They're just big Harry Potter fans. All this Wizard of Phoenix crap. Could be on something.
Touched on that a little bit.
Here we go.
More capable people to progress Safemoon. And now we're stuck not really knowing what's going to happen with Papa or who kicked him from the Discord, but he's back in.
I love this side of the story. They don't know who kicked him on Discord. You know, the mods can just have, well, not mods, but the admins, they can have a look at the server history, and they'll be able to see all of that right away. The whole thing is just so sad. I'm glad I made you buy the dip. I'm glad I made you buy the dip. Rob also noticed the long pause of Thomas when he was asked whether he planned. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. It's definitely been on his mind. That's to say the least. But I love how a lot of these Moon Boys think everything's fake, and then you give them evidence, and then they come up with another excuse. You know. Everything I've said in this video is true. Everything I've said in all my videos is true. Just sad. Anyway, Crypto Control was in the comment section of one of your videos bringing up stuff like, yeah, but Thomas's crypto... Really? Man. So I don't pay attention to these YouTubers, really. I mean, Safemoon Joe's funny because he's a bloody thick in the brain. Like, that guy's left side to the right side ain't connected. Man, that's hilarious if Crypto Control was really on my... Man, maybe it comes up on my... Sorry, I just hit the mic. Maybe it comes up on my email. When I get an email when someone comments. That would be pretty funny. Unfortunately, I have a server error. Ugh, whatever. Can't be bothered logging in right now. They're all making their great escape. It's going lower and lower. Is it? Is it now? Let's get out of Discord. It's so much easier when you have Discord open as a as a web page. That way it's super easy just to go back and forth. I might be mistaken, but I recall Crypto Control saying in one of his videos that he lives in Puerto Rico. I think that you're thinking of Safemoon Whale. Safemoon Whale is the one that lives in Puerto Rico. Crypto, yes, I do remember that. Crypto Control mentioned his YouTube channel is his livelihood. That's right. I do remember that. That was around the Mark sense, the Mark rug pull, which, you know, I've got to do a video on that too. I called that out as being a scam coin in my last video on August 3, which is a bit sad to think it's been a month and a week since my last proper video. It's a bit sad, really, but it's coming. It's coming. Sooner or later, it'll have to come. But look at that. Keeps on dipping. We're down into the 16s now, boys. That's right. That's right. It's an user. It's just, they're all literal page shields. I'm not going to make a video on...
and things have kind of calmed down a little.
Safemoon Joe and Jesus Christ. I kind of want to call this guy out live in the comments and
come back in. I'll
just laugh at him.
What are the 10 big, not 10, maybe the top 3 takeaways that you would like to see the Safemoon team's direction move in? And then second follow on to that question would be, what are you doing now? Thanks.
I want to see them move towards the utility that they promised. I think that's what's going to separate all of these tokens that are coming out of nowhere, to have some clout to be here in 12 months. You know, it seems like a week is 2 years for every cryptocurrency, and it's...
Let's see what he says to that. All right. Why do these guys keep making their own FUD? These guys literally make their own FUD. Like, it's just unreal. people say I'm a fudster, etc. But no one makes better FUD than the Safemoon team itself.
Never done anything other than trading or just investing. You know, if you're in it, you're up 18, 20 hours a day because you're working across 5 to 10 different.
Oh, can't stand that scammer, Sean Montreal. Yeah. So the thing about that guy, Safemoon Whale, is he's literally unreal how thick he is. He aped in, got pretty lucky, and now he's a millionaire. I don't think he's even got 2 million in Safemoon now. Probably might not even be a million now. And he moved to Puerto Rico, thinking he can dodge taxes. Boy, is he gonna get a rude shock. But I don't think these people really even care about that kind of stuff. I think they can get away with not paying taxes in their original state, wherever he's from. It's just
different time zones with promises. So
is my comment still up there? Looks like my comment was gone. They removed my comment. Did he? Oh no, it's still there. I'm too paranoid, clearly. Look, this Chris Shiro guy, he was one of the worst trolls on my channel. Puerto Rico is part of the USA, but you still need to pay, from my understanding, is you need to pay tax, like where you first invested in Safemoon, the home state where you were originally living in, they're not going to let you not pay tax. You can't just escape to Puerto Rico and think you're not going to pay any tax. It's just really sad. So Safemoon Whale can't get his US citizenship back. No, he can. It's part of the US. It's a territory, US territory. But man, he's just thick if he thinks he can get away with not paying any taxes. Because the state that he lived in is going to want his taxes from his initial purchase. Whether he likes it or not. That's just the harsh reality, I think.
This way,
I've got to find this crypto control guy. Oh, go live.
For the gas on the VChain network, and they both have different price values.
All right,
so
but
I guess
I'm thinking, I'm just blabbering on now. The drama's over. I think that's about it.
If it will be more beneficial to hold both.
I don't think there's going to be any new news today. Let me just have a look if I can find anything in crypto control.
So if it'll be beneficial to hold it on a Safemoon token and also hold it on like the Safemoon coin, if that makes any sense.
It does.
No, I don't see any comments in my Gmail, but I'll have to have a look in my YouTube comment section as well.
Even have the option to hold on to the original token.
But it's just unreal. So the high point for him was 7.8 million. Wow, he'll have to pay taxes on anything up to that profit level. Yeah, it depends. Depending on when he pulled out, I guess. Pulls out. But it's just So he's moved to Puerto Rico, thinking he's going to be able to dodge his tax. He might as well have gone to Dubai. Safemoon Whale, mentioned that he renounced U.S. citizenship. Since Puerto Rico is U.S. territory, I would have thought, he has not renounced. No. I think this is his plan. His plan is to renounce citizenship and move to Malta, but he hasn't done it yet. So the thing about that, Doco, is they moved the contract to a new person, but not docs. Well, you can say it's a new person, but it's just a new wallet. The whole thing doesn't make any sense, the whole story. So, they can move it to a new wallet. It's the same person can still hold the keys. The weird thing is it could be the same address. They could just give the keys to someone else, to the CFO. Right? The whole story doesn't make much sense as to why they moved contract ownership. But whatever. This project is going to be wild when the wallet comes. Leave all the FUD behind. Jesus Christ. Actually, that would be a good one to have a look at. Have a look at the actual Safemoon Reddit. Papa's reply to the jackass. Whatever. These guys are just obsessed. Who left? Who quit? Well, Hank left for definitely. That's been confirmed. But Thomas got kicked out of the Discord, and there was a Twitter space where Thomas was talking about, you know, Safemoon and whether or not he's going to stay there, which is quite interesting. Thankfully, I recorded it all. Man, just don't cash out in fiat, and you're set. Why not? You should definitely cash out in fiat. That's what everyone wants. At the end of the day. Everyone just wants higher amounts of fiat, unfortunately, in the crypto world. That's all it is. No one really cares about actual projects, etc. Reddit hates Safemoon now. If this is going to be another Matt Wallace post, oh god, this Mama Safemoon. Jesus Christ. What is a hard fork? Explain it like I'm 5 and disabled. You guys can't see that. There you go. I'm not going to comment on that because it's best not to. This guy's a loser. He's messing with the wrong person. Actually, I did see this comment though. I'd bring Matt Wallace on, but he wouldn't be up for answering questions. I'm curious, Thomas, did you buy the likes for this ratio from the money you guys got after rugging Safemoon, or did you use other funds? You know, the embarrassing thing is Safemoon have 1 million followers on Twitter. They can only get 10,000, 1% on their Twitter safe spaces. Oh dear, oh dear. This guy says that they are straight up lying and bullying him for it. I hate people like that with a passion. I don't know who they're talking about. I think they're talking about them bullying Matt Wallace. I know that's not what they're talking about, but it seems like that's what they are. Mama, Papa, we are Safemoon, we are family. Same epic Kumbaya BS. It sure is. I did see something about that, Daniel. Yeah, but it's all obviously fake. But those reports aren't really the most accurate either. To see how truthful Twitter numbers are. Twitter numbers, followers are. Look at this. What's happening? These guys have no idea what's happening. Whale cell. See, they've got... Well, Hank was that whale. Talking about the whale cell, it's continuing to dip. Oh well. Poor people. Deserve to lose, you know. Rob's crypto right yet again. Hank sold. Lol joke. It's actually the truth. Apparently someone accidentally kicked or found a way to kick Hank and Papa from Discord. Now the narrative is going to be they found the Safemoon army is so strong that they crashed Discord. Whales sold off fast. Price already started recovering. When news came it was an accident. They still don't know who was responsible of kicking. Well, Hank's gone for good. He sure is. Let's have a look at what this Moon Boy's saying.
I was up at like 5 in the morning.
That's me. It's 5:25 right now.
Oh, 10 minutes? You can't respond for 10 minutes in main chat? That's crazy.
Wow, 10-minute in the main chat.
Let me say this real quick. Let me tell you what happened. 5 o'clock in the morning, guys, I see a tweet of Papa talking about working with NFTs, and what would people think about him working with NFTs, right? Some kind of context to that. And then immediately he gets 2 hate comments from some Safemoon fudders. Yeah, that's what we want, is you to go work on another project after the wallet bombed while you're driving your McLaren. And Papa got pissed, guys. Papa got pissed at these guys. You could see that he was just kind of an outburst of like him being so frustrated, and maybe his frustration was actually from something else, but it came out towards these guys of like, I can't talk about anything without you guys freaking out. I'm probably not going to do the project anyways. It was just a thought. And you could tell that Papa was actually really pissed off at these guys.
Imagine being a grown man calling another man
I don't
Papa.
know who else really knows about this. So I tweeted at Papa and I said, hey man, I think it'd be cool if you did that. You know, the Safemoon team got your back. I think we'd all want to see that. And ignore the super douchers, because we all have to deal with them. I have to deal with them. Anybody who supports Safemoon, in some way you have to deal with these super doucher people who just suck. You guys just suck. If you're in the chat and you're a super doucher, you suck, man. You suck to deal with. You don't bring any positivity to people's lives, and you just bring people down, and your existence kind of sucks. And for your own sake, I hope you change and become a better person, because I know your life sucks. Anyways, outside of that, what happened afterwards, guys, and there is no speculation that Papa literally admitted that
Fucking
he
idiot.
was thinking about
Gonna come at him.
Safemoon. There's no FUD there. That's reality. If you have a problem with that, then you have a problem with reality and how reality works.
Yeah, you have a problem with how reality works, my friend.
Towards leaving. Now, I'm glad that I don't want him to leave. I hope him and the team figured out whatever it was that was making him feel like he needed to leave. I hope they figured that out. John is saying he's not leaving, but we haven't. That's
That
not
copium.
What Papa said. You know what I mean? I like John. I hope he's right. I want to. That seems like they.
You got grease on your chin, bro.
John said he's not.
Got him.
And I lean towards that they figured something.
What's
out
happening?
and
Oh,
agreed.
mate, there's so much that's been happening.
And that's what I hope for the future of Safemoon. I would prefer to have Papa here. I want
Thomas and
But I'm
Hank
not
got
gonna
kicked off
lie to you guys
Discord.
and say that Papa didn't just go on a live space on Twitter and say, I don't know if I'm going to be with the team because I have a family and I'm just one guy. He literally just did that.
He
So
sure
they're
did.
like, man, so many assholes keep making me look like the bad guy for covering this news. Man, screw you guys.
This guy literally is the asshole. He's literally the most Kool-Aid, you know, under the Kool-Aid
I'm
guy
dealing
there
with
is.
people that stress Papa out. If you're treating me like crap right now, you're the people that stress Papa out.
Well, I've got Ryan Arriaga.
Anyways, that's just the reality. I really
Ryan Arriaga doing some coding in his Vietnamese coders.
Papa leaving feels like the future of Safemoon leaving with him. I don't think that's true. I think Safemoon could be successful with any group of intelligent and the right group of people behind.
Now they're
Safemoon.
turning on
I
Thomas
really do
Smith.
think
He's
it
not
could
the
be
wizard he once
successful,
was.
Mostly because of the community and because of the project. I really do think it's got a powerful
Oh,
position
dear.
behind it in the DeFi space. However, losing Papa would be a big hit. I would prefer to keep Papa around at least until we've got all the major projects released. Get the blockchain out before we start talking about Papa leaving. So, yeah, whoever posted that, man, you're kind of an asshole. You're kind of an ignorant asshole. I'm kind of mad at you for doing that. And thank you to everybody else who's not douchebags. Thank you for not being a douchebag. Man, you have to deal with so many douchebags. It sucks.
Sure do. I've got to deal with death threats all the time. Not just douchebags.
I gotta check something now.
Well, I don't know if you saw this one, Sasha. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
So yes, if someone has a heart attack, but they're also having a COVID infection,
Ready?
it's very reasonable to put both on the death certificate and count it towards the COVID death toll.
Let me find some other good Ryan Arriaga ones.
I just want to say thank you to all of those supporters, to all of those
Oh,
subscribers.
dear.
All of these comments that I'm getting on my videos, you can see the likes, you can see the comments. People are waking up, and this is a testament to this movement. People are realizing that they can no longer just trust a journalist that's paid for by one of the 5 big companies. They realize that they can no longer just trust.
Who's this guy? This is Ryan Arriaga. This guy is the guy that's actually building your wallet. The Moon Boy's wallet. This is the guy behind it. So he had a conspiracy channel based on he definitely was a QAnoner. A Kuma. He had a channel based on Biden stealing the election and COVID being fake. You know, but I thankfully managed to download the COVID fake videos, but his Biden stealing the election videos weren't available. They didn't gain any traction, and he deleted them pretty quick. It doesn't seem like they got much traction at all. You literally did make his entire career, Sasha. Without you, he'd be nowhere.
In the #1 search results on YouTube.
Oh, mate, I'm going to make a video on Ryan Arriaga. Don't you worry about that. Actually, I think in this video, he actually talks about him being censored. He has a cry about being censored on YouTube. But don't worry, I've got receipts on all these scammers.
People are waking up to the BS. And they're wanting to find out the truth. They're wanting to not just be spoon-fed what the narrative is, but they're willing to go out and be citizen journalists. They're willing to go out and find the truth for themselves. So I want to say thank you for all of your support, and thank you for your subscription. Now, let's get down to business, and let's start debunking Dr. Mike in part 2.
Oh, man. This digital nomad in Thailand, debunking a doctor. Christ almighty. Rob, can you upload them somewhere so we can link Amunas to them? Yeah, you sure can. I've got a BitChute. I started a BitChute because I can't just re-upload videos onto YouTube because, as you all know, I do these commentary live streams and I got DMCA'd illegally because the video had the Safemoon logo. Of course, that doesn't fly and it's all fair use. But
how's it going?
Running around like a maniac here, but
audience. And they do it willfully, and it's pathetic.
Oh, here we go. I think
who do you think gets paid out from the insurance companies? It's not hard to figure out. These people literally mislead their audience, and they do it willfully, and it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic.
It's also important at home for you to.
I could not have said it better myself. What would be funny is having Braden Caroni and Thomas Smith, saying one thing, and then this guy countering it with his COVID conspiracy debunking, his wise words, countering them.
Know that anytime the fills and fudged because payment that
energy to run the ventilators, and not just one coronavirus.
And the worst thing is, you know how long this video goes for? I don't know if you guys can actually see this. Literally goes for 55 minutes. This guy's blabbering on about COVID conspiracies for 55 minutes. And this is part 2, sorry. This video is part 2. The part 1 was another half hour ahead. You should cut that bit that says these people are willfully misleading you for the Twitter video about the Safemoon demise.
And what
I did do a what was it? I think in my latest video, I think I included a clip from Ryan. But yeah, this is such a treasure trove of content. This guy is insane. It is just insane. And this is the guy that they're now, who I assume is going to be their new CTO. Who knows? But man, it's just hilarious. They're all scammers. You've got Safemoon Joe, who's Larson Lewis. I look like Kevin Owens. Is that the rugby player you were telling me about? I got a tweet. Oh, he's a professional wrestler. Yes, I need to lose some weight. That's for sure. What points to him being a new CTO? Well, he's a new. He is the old product manager, whatever he is. I don't even know what his position is. Unfortunately, he's got me blocked. I can't check here. But he's actually, what am I talking about? I copied his. He's a global head of products, Safemoon. So this guy is the global head of products for Safemoon, and he's the one working on the wallet.
Thing is, there's a correlation between.
So I'm just assuming now that he's going to be the new CTO. He's going to get a raise. He's the only guy who knows anything coding related in the team. He knows some things coding related, but of course it's all his Vietnamese coders working with him in Rockstar Techies. his little company, where of course the reviews for that company by John Doe.
The vaccinations that were given in this area with the chiropractor saying,
Oh, here we go.
which is all don't look at, so we
He's
don't
talking about hydrochloroquine.
know. Second, so much harder get together and testing those theories. That's science.
All right. So you might have missed this one though. Sasha, if you're still in here, this video was good. If I can find it, Ryan Arriaga, and we are. There we go.
Hello, Fiverr. My name is Ryan Arriaga, and I'm a digital nomad living in beautiful Thailand.
It never gets old, you know. The guy that's working on their Safemoon wallet is a. Oh, Jesus
Hello,
Christ.
Fiverr. My name is Ryan Arriaga, and I'm a digital nomad living in beautiful Thailand.
The guy working on their wallet's a digital nomad. Jesus. Remember, Safemoon will be the new currency of the Gambia. It sure will be. Sure will be. Who will be the new Papa? I am the new Papa. Have you not seen the thumbnail of this bloody live stream? Great music. I'm going to make it my ringtone. Yeah, the problem is the bloody music's so loud compared to him talking. In Inglorious Bastards, when they are preparing for the finale, but I don't speak any Italian. I said third best. You got the cosplay? Indeed I do. It's right here next to me, my friends. There you go. Have you ever seen a wizard get changed that quickly? Beautiful. Which way is this? This way. There we go. Make it look better on the camera side angle. All right. Was a reference to the only guy who knows anything coding related being the CTO. Unfortunately, I haven't seen too much of the Inglourious Bastards, clearly. I don't watch too many movies. After all, who needs movies? Can't talk. Who needs movies when you've got Safemoon? His time team at MBK Center is building the wallet. This, my plebs, is a quality stream here. Well, I don't know about that. We're only hitting 33 viewers, whereas good friend Crypto Controller, look at him. He's getting 500 viewers on this.
I messaged some people back.
I'm very jealous.
Cleared up. So that, to me, insinuates there's been things that are going on. This wasn't just something
Oh, here we go.
obviously spontaneous. And he made a
This is a true neck beard.
to
This actually is pretty good.
immediately jump in a space with
Here we go. They're talking good
David
sense.
Gotzenstein space and just pop up and say this. And it turned out to be good. You know, he came back on, he explained a lot of things. He answered what he could without violating an NDA in regards to a lot of the main questions people have. And that's what needs to be addressed is, even though as investors, I really don't know.
So there's so much drama going on. It's just crazy. And these people, like, you know, in my very first video, I said where there's smoke, there's fire. Right? Where there's smoke, there's fire. And there's just so many red flags here. And just people just keep making excuses up for him. It's just so sad. Like, I mean, it's sad and hilarious at the same time. It's probably more hilarious. Check my Twitter DMs. Okay. Message request sent me a photo. View media. Let's have a look at this. Thomas and Hank resigned. Wow. While the timing was different, it was for similar reasons and connected. Wow. They asked why about Ragnar for a couple of days and then everyone moved on. Well, Ragnar's working for another token linked closely to these guys. Wow. That's a good thank you for sending that. Let me accept that. Very interesting. Let's actually, what we could do is we can search for some of these words in the safe space of Discord. Alright. Let's just search up for myself yet again. What are they talking about? They think it's me? These guys always think Fudsters are me. They literally thought Sasha was me too. It's so cute when people who buy crypto tokens call themselves investors. I remember thinking it was a fireman when I played with a toy fire truck when I was 3. Oh dear, oh dear. Open source space, NDA. It's literally buzzword bingo. Or buzzword soup is more what I'm trying to look for. Pretty sure it's deleted now if it's real. It sure would be. But it's from Charles. From... Why is this not working? What if I disable this? Ah, that's why. Okay, because I had streaming mode on. And this would have been a couple of hours ago, wouldn't it? There you go. There are leaks of private conversations. I was trying to get info out to the moderators as it came and gave info incorrectly. That is my bad. The team is grateful for what Hank did for Safemoon up to this point, and there is no malice. Can't say this wouldn't make for a great movie. Well, it definitely would make for a great movie. Don't you worry about that. Papa achieved so many things at Safemoon, a house and a supercar. Yes. I'm sure there's many more things that he also gained from Safemoon, but he proposed to his partner as well. He's got a couple of kids as well. Man, that's hilarious. Look at him. They're already backtracking. Any comments will come from official channels. Business as usual. I don't announce things here. So that picture that you sent me was a mod. Let me have a look. I can go on Twitter. Look at this. So this is what I'm talking about. If we get rid of Discord. Here we go. I think we need to... respond. We need to do what the community asked. No dates. Just release it as a surprise when it's done. They are tired of new release dates. Thomas and Hank resigned together. While the timing was different, it was for similar reasons and connected. Sorry in calls. So that's going to be interesting because he's already, exposed that much information. So once we find out the real reason why Hank left, should be fairly easy to connect the two dots together. But whether or not we ever find out why Hank left is going to be interesting. They asked why about Ragnar for a couple of days and then everyone moved on. They sure did. Have I looked into useless? To be honest, I don't look into any of these BSC shitcoins. There's nothing good about them. You're just literally gambling on the BSC smart chain. And I'd recommend you not doing that. You know why they left? Because they don't want any criminal culpability. Thank you very much for sending that, though, AB. Who are you? Where were you? What was your name here in the chat? Quality viewers over quantity. The IQ in this stream easily outpaces the crypto control sum. I don't think you're wrong. Nor Gamer, thank you very much for reaching out to me there, my friends. Well, I definitely think it would be real. I mean, there definitely wouldn't be really many reasons why it'd be fake that quick as well. I mean, I can see why they redacted the time. Not Safemoon is pretty good. I'm sure it is, but I'm not really interested in those kind of tokens. Particularly because I feel like all these reflection tokens are just Ponzi schemes. And I don't see how you can pay tax correctly on them. That's a whole nother topic. Man, oh man. There's just so much drama. I mean, I've wanted to... Have they found their zero yet? They're going to find it pretty soon. And, the funniest part is there's people literally on Discord waiting, literally looking forward to them adding or getting rid of a zero so they can troll me. Unfortunately, it's never going to happen. They need to realize that, but just so ridiculous. Please forgive. We love Papa. Jeez, Funny how things just change just like that. Where are we? Where's the camera? Like that. But let's have a closer look at what else have been. So, between 11:41 and 4:22 a.m., there's definitely deleted messages there. Because at 4:22 a.m., which was an hour ago, this is what I do for you guys. This is the time I wake up to do content for you. Are you not entertained? Can we get a price prediction for end of year? Oh, look, I mean, I like to say I'm Nostradamus, Rob, but look, I can tell you, I can promise you this much: it will never reach all-time high, and I would say, let's just say it's going to be half of what it is now, so it'll be 800 instead of 1600. But that's just throwing out random numbers, and there's a million things that can happen. I mean, they could literally the team could evaporate and everything could go down to zero. But I mean, I'm not really into price predictions. It's not my thing. I mean, people on YouTube love that kind of stuff, but not really my thing. So what else we can search up is from CPT Hoddleman. Oh God, look at this guy. Papa is not leaving Safemoon in all caps. Did he just compare himself to Tesla? He sure did. This is normal for a company to have people come and go. Apple goes through it. Tesla goes through it. The company you work for goes through it. Oh dear, oh dear. NDA or non-existent wallets. The moment that they release half a beta from the Asian gang, no NDA and encouraging leaks. Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of deleted tweets, I think. I'm back. See, look, as soon as... It's crazy. Like, as soon as this stuff goes down, he starts posting memes. I mean, this is what you get out of your CEO. The fact that price is not 95% down is a pretty strong sign that Safemoon holders have a high proportion of morons. They sure do. But the truth is that, 95% of those guys hold less than like $50 or something, whatever it was 2 weeks ago. So now it's even less. It is pretty hard to sell. A lot of these moon boys don't know how to do it. Let's have a look at our good friend Crypto Controller.
When it comes to
that email that I've sent, right? So I think a lot of people here, when you are not
if we did ban you for nothing, then I apologize. But
what's happening with your bag?
You have to understand how much crap we have to deal with.
People about your bag. This is a concerning factor, right? So at the end of the day, everyone here has to make choices that are good for them, good for their family.
Wait, Mark's in here?
Be vigilant. Be vigilant on doing your own research, doing your own due diligence, finding out the characters that are involved behind the scenes, trying to find out what's more than just hype. Because usually if you follow the hype, what goes up must come down, and what goes down must come up.
Oh, nice. Mark's
so
in here.
That's my piece.
I don't know what Roger talking about. I mean, dude, not trying to be funny with you. They're not communicating with us. They're on Twitter. They're on YouTube or whatever. Like every week, every 2 weeks.
Rob's Crypto definitely banned that jackass.
There's some fortunate people had got in at the top of the mountain. We're coming to get those people. Like that's something you don't do in crypto.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just say this, guys.
Here we go.
There is nobody important talking right now. I'm sorry. These are just random people sharing their opinions that mean not a lot. So I'm not gonna talk over someone special, an authority that we want to hear. There's no rug pull.
No rug pull.
Hank resigned. Papa was thinking about leaving. Papa and John confirmed that he's not leaving. Now, when they confirm that, there's no way to assure that that means never. But as of right now, they confirmed that Papa's not leaving. We're about to get Safemoon Whale on here. We're in a chat right now where people are talking, and Mark's in here. It'd be great to see if Mark went up on stage. There's certain people that just talk and they don't really make any good points, and I don't mind them. I don't want to.
I'm gonna find this space and actually enter
Don't
it.
get mad at me for cutting them off to talk to you guys for a second.
But I think I'm banned by the host.
However, when you have an investment community that's this large,
Which is an issue,
and it's grown exponentially this big, you put together the systems and structures around you to be able
they ended up banning
to
me.
facilitate
No, I'm still here.
Eric, yes, he did. Papa literally did. If you think that Papa didn't hint that he wanted to leave the team, please rewind the stream to the very beginning and listen to the first about 30-40 minutes, and you'll hear Papa say, they say, Papa, are you leaving the team? He said, not right this second, which is not a great answer. And then they said, are you leaving in the future? And then he paused for about 5 seconds of thinking, and then said, well, I'm just one guy, and I have a family, and
he's got a McLaren.
Didn't answer with a hard, like, I'm not leaving. He didn't say that. So everybody who's calling me FUD and saying that I'm FUDding, I'm sorry, but you're delusional. That's just reality. That's not FUD. That's reality. Papa was considering leaving the team. That's reality, whether you like it or not. Whatever, him and John worked that out, and they've confirmed that he's not, and I hope he doesn't. But that's reality. That's not FUD. You need to grow up. You guys are pissing me off.
Hiding. That's a wonderful thing about this.
The Moon Boys, the cult is pissing off a true hardened Moon Boy.
Blockchain. Everything is there. The wallets are there. You could track big wallets. You could track what you want to track. You can see everything. Everything's transparent.
Safemoon Mama.
When there's people behind the scenes that aren't transparent, that aren't saying, hey, by the way, I'm the dev. I'm the guy that put together this contract. And yeah, there's somebody that's become the CEO, but I'm the guy, the original dude that put together that contract, right? When the original people that put together Safemoon get swept aside, or something big happens and politics and corporate culture steps in, and the greater community becomes the bag holders, this is when people need to ask questions and be curiously engaged. And I'm not sitting here saying that you need to bang out emails. I didn't send no email to John, this gentleman that's a CEO, right? I sent a LinkedIn request to connect with him.
I can't join the Twitter space, unfortunately, because I'm banned by the host.
In some intellectual conversation about what's going on, where are we at, how come the MCs got hit so hard.
I might be able to do something else.
Just to find out a little bit of something. But obviously, and I think most people don't understand this, is that when publicly traded companies, their MC starts growing really big, there's insiders and there's investors, and there's in this space there's private sales, right? Then there's pre-sales, and then there's the launch. And depending on where you got in, that's what you're back.
Damn.
Oh man, my mic just got messed up. But yeah, at the end of the day, man,
they all got me blocked.
I don't need to offend anyone here.
On multiple, on two of my accounts. So there's not much I can do.
I just felt that you were just kind of...
Who are you listening to? Sorry. So we are listening to Crypto Control's live stream, who's live streaming a Safemoon safe space. With like people, so the Safemoon Twitter spaces, are like a new thing like Clubhouse. Twitter's trying to compete with Clubhouse, where people get in a little space and can chat and talk and that kind of stuff. And there's actually a lot of good info they can gain from that kind of stuff, because there's a lot of drama, a lot of things that people didn't mean to talking about in these spaces. So these idiots don't think we are smart enough to know that their word. Yes. How are they still saying put together the contract? This thing is a copy paste from. Goes beyond me. Corporate culture. These dorks also just play video games and tweet. Yeah, well, you're not wrong. They really do. And people just eat this stuff up. Is Hank annoyed? Hank's gone. Hank is gone. Make a burner account. I do have a burner account. But the thing is, I want to talk. I want to talk on the safe space. But I can't. Because... Well, I could, couldn't I? But I don't want him to see my burner. I've only got one burner. People think I've got so many... People think I've got hundreds of burners. I've only got one burner. So if I get blocked on both of my accounts, I can use one just to have a gander at what people are saying. But let's go back here.
The week before last, when we seen the out of everything that was red in the market, Safemoon was ticking up when this wallet was supposed to be released, and it was going up fast. And hopefully when the wallet is released, I believe it's going to explode because that buy button's in there. Now we have access to Safemoon. We can actually do it without jumping.
These people are so deluded. Like, it's ridiculous.
That's just a fact, in my opinion.
Agreed. And you know what? And I appreciate your opinion. And there's a sea of opinions, and opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. And when you got 2.5 million people that are invested in a project, that's 2.5.
Again, they talk about the 2.5 million people. There's only about 1 million people with any amount of Safemoon. You know? And then most of those people have less than $50 worth.
Million opinions, right? So all I'm saying to you is that I fully comprehend in your opinion that your bag is safe. What I'm saying is that there's reasonable FUD and there's things usually
reasonable
where
FUD.
There's smoke, there's fire.
Oh wow, using my quote now.
Before. Now let me tell you that.
No,
that
there's reasonable and unreasonable.
Oh,
right? There's
reasonable FUD. That sounds like alternative facts or something like that. I mean, that's what it sounds like.
Reasonable FUD.
No. Not an alternative facts, my friend. There's a narrative, right?
There we
like
go.
a story that you're telling.
Papa was just uncertainty and doubt. There's nothing wrong with having that with rug pulls
That's usually
all over the place.
A view that you're considering, and that view is usually shaped by your.
This guy's interesting because he's kind of changing his tune.
When you do an interview
This guy was a hardened moon boy before.
You, oh, these are my future goals.
Yes, I recorded the Twitter space on my phone, thankfully.
Talk to you about what they've done, not what they're about to do with your company. Right? I've interviewed more than 100,000 people. So when
this guy's interviewed more than 100,000 people.
Tell me their best selves. Okay. I've been in direct marketing. I've been in HR.
Christ, man, these people are insane.
Companies. You guys can check me out. My name is Roger Chowdhury. You can check me out.
I was making some popcorn.
And that guy beside me, that's Aubrey. That's before he was Drake. Okay.
So essentially, Thomas and Hank left Safemoon.
I don't know.
Literally in the past couple of hours, Thomas is now back into the fold.
I don't know what you
it's
guys
crazy.
have in terms of a bag, but the bottom line is people are reading factual things that they're seeing in front of them.
Yeah, I might be able to actually
it's
find
all the way up. I'm sorry, guys.
Any product's got its road bumps. But the wallet wasn't my product.
So this is Thomas speaking.
I'm not gonna, I don't want to neg on other team members and stuff like that. It's not an appropriate stage. What you have is a V1. It's like a first product. Got it in a couple months, few months.
You mentioned something about.
All bringing people together. An emoji, without it being bringing people together, far beyond anything I've ever seen. Bitcoin being money, going to bring us out of Netscape.
LinkedIn, all his information on Safemoon is gone. I'm talking to Safemoon Joe, I'm talking to Safemoon Michael, I'm talking to Safemoon Whale about this, and even they are saying that Hank appears to be gone from Safemoon. And at the same time, Papa gets kicked from Discord. If you're mad about the title and you're mad at me, that's your problem. Unsubscribe, dislike the video, and leave. I'm not doing anything wrong.
He's not doing anything wrong. I've never been doing anything wrong either. Jesus Christ, these people are insane. Been telling you all along. And look.
What is it going to take Safemoon to the next level? Is it what I keep stating? And I've said this behind
The Holy Trinity, yeah, it sure is.
Somebody who knows how to run a business.
Who knows? I can't find this. I can't remember exactly the spot
Bad actors in this space,
where Thomas talks about leaving Safemoon.
Let me ask you a question. What is it going to take to get Safemoon back? Because you got the community.
It's somewhere here, so if you can have a look at the Crypto
IDs
Controls stream
and
yourself
NFTs.
and try to find the bit where he's talking about it. But he mentions
everybody
it.
say hello to Safemoon Whale in the chat.
There you go.
A crazy morning for you, right? For everybody.
No, yeah, definitely for everyone.
I'm trying to look at your chat and I can't see it actually. Let me see. I don't know if it's just my computer or what, but I can't see your live chat.
Sometimes you just gotta like refresh it. It gets like glitched and stuff.
Rob, could you either turn your mic down or...
All right, well.
If that's not working, then...
Turn the audio up. Sorry.
I'll just do it on my phone.
Okay.
But yeah, today's been fun.
Hopefully it's a little better.
I don't know if I would call it fun.
Well, you know, because like the way it is for me is, you know, in moments of like,
my posts aren't visible.
Kind of weird, but you know, in moments of like this, where you just feel like everything is just like burning around you.
Oh well, to be expected though.
You just like can't really do anything but laugh. You know, like what are you gonna do? Like, you know, you're gonna like toss your hands up and just you know, do what, you know? For me, when I know we were talking in private and all that stuff, and to tell you the truth, the entire time I was laughing. I was laughing, and while, you know, of course everyone has their concern, but I was literally laughing. And, you know, for everyone else, you know, 6% might mean, or 6 to 10%, whatever we drop might mean nothing. For me, it's like, you know, 100, 200 grand. So I'm just sitting there laughing, you know. What's that meme with the little like dog? The little dog like in the fire. Around. It's like, no, this is fine. Everything's okay. That's me. That's literally how I react.
Yeah.
So this is the guy in Puerto Rico.
So, yeah, it was all right.
Talking.
Again, it was fun. It was worrisome, but it was fun.
Yeah, you know, I just experienced this with Surge. I just happened to log on and I see Surge, immediate action. I'm like, what? And then get out now. And then 10 minutes later, it's all gone. Everybody loses their freaking minds. So it's a very similar feeling to that.
Yeah, you don't live and learn, do you?
Everybody's, what happened to Hank? Papa got kicked out of the Discord. What's going on? And then Papa, the way that he talked was not, it just wasn't reassuring. You know, if he was like, I'm not leaving, you know, just like that guy in the meme that you're talking about, or not you're talking about, but that meme where he's like, I'm not leaving, I'm not effing leaving. Like, if he had done that, I'd been like, okay, Papa's staying. But he gave an
maybe I should tweet it
like,
to Crypto Control Guy.
Thinking about breaking up with you, but she's not quite there yet. And you say,
not tweet at him, but
she's like, well, I just think that you know about, and then it's not a direct no.
At him,
and
DM him
from him. We didn't get that. We got this long pause, and then people are upset at me for pointing that out. I'm going to be realistic. I don't care what you people think. Realistically, that was him saying he's not sure if he's going to be with the team or not. Now, whatever they fixed between him and John now went into the Discord and said, Papa's not leaving. I haven't heard anything from Papa after that.
Damn it, he's got his DMs closed.
Leave. I just need to be real. I can't just lie to myself and pretend like all of that was not like nothing. Oh yeah, guys, nothing to see here. That would be.
What am I going to DM him? I don't know.
Yeah, it would.
Just troll him.
It would be.
But unfortunately, he's got his DMs closed.
Yeah, I mean, not only to you, but to your
so
audience.
I can't do that.
Like, I think if. By the way, guys, for
the guy was bragging about
me, I'm not. I know I said I was going to put out 2 videos today. I'm not going to put out anything. You know, just watch Crypto.
Jeez, he's shilling his own
like that. That's pretty much
content.
what I'll be doing. But, yeah, I mean, for you to come out and just like, apparently there was a wallet update today. If you came out, made a video, and you were just like, oh, okay, like I'm just gonna make a video about the update and not talk about, you know, what happened on the Twitter Spaces with Papa and what happened with Hank.
Surge was that marketed as 100% safe.
You know, it doesn't matter.
And how'd that work out? You know, with all these noobs putting their money in.
It is not only, I mean, it's deceitful if yourself, but if you believe that that's not true, then it's deceitful to the rest of the Safemoon community. So,
well,
I mean, yeah, if I were going to
So Thomas got kicked out of Discord. That's without debate. But, you know, the wording with the way they said a lot of things, they said he left, he quit Safemoon with Hank. Hank's gone as well. Hank's gone for good. But a lot of the wording initially was that Thomas left with Hank at the same time. Now Thomas hasn't left. They probably offered him a little bit more money. Braden and his other friend Jack Haynes, probably offered him a bit more money to stay along.
The video today, I would say the same thing. I'd be like, yeah, he, you know, in that Twitter Spaces we spoke about it. Like, you know, he paused and it was like, and then he gave an answer. I was like, oh shit, like here we go.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's not FUD to be realistic. Like,
wow,
I'm one of the most realistic. Like, I'll believe the worst things if I'm convinced that they're real, even if I don't want to believe them.
Oh, this guy's full of shit.
I just want to believe what's true, and I feel like I take that into everything I see.
Jesus
You
Christ.
just have to be dishonest if you think that right then in that moment that there's not some hesitancy on the future of him with Safemoon. I don't want him to leave. I would prefer him to never leave, but people are getting upset that I even suggest that he.
I wish I could say what I'm talking,
But he suggested
talking about,
and I hope he doesn't leave because I do feel like most of the.
Oh, it's around 3, but I think.
To really dive in to look at.
I think this is relative to the time.
Let me.
Shit, that was loud. Sorry.
Let me. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna turn them off for a second. Talking about. A little stressed out right now.
Everything. And
Yo, so real quick here. Phone a minute ago said it was a mistake. So
Here we go. This is juicy.
A minute ago said it was.
I mean, the whole community obviously is in here. Is there anything that? I mean, I know there's some things that you can't say, but is there anything that you can say to go ahead and like, kind of like calm down the community?
Right. It seems like when I say things internally, when 30 other people tell that story, because things can't ever stay quiet, or can't stay within a circle before an idea is fully formed. I don't know. So I mean, yeah, somebody kicked me out. I don't know who it is. I'm still trying to figure out the guy. But I spoke to John on the phone a minute ago. He said it was a mistake, so I'll be added back to
a mistake
stuff.
Okay, so back onto the Discord. Can we change the title real quick, Andrew?
Sure. David, don't walk back what was set up here. You can't leave the title. You guys had a lot to say a couple minutes ago, man.
Yeah,
the energy.
But,
The
I mean,
energy
now, Jared. Yes, I know the church. Everybody is interested. I was asking
somebody.
Before we into
You don't even have a suit, so you should.
Any mistake. Correct.
Subscribe.
It needs
Thomas.
to go. It needs more interoperability.
Thomas, would you mind repeating?
I want to be able to use my Ethereum
Thomas,
to buy NFTs on BSC, stuff like that. Days like today are really hard, so I feel kind of gassed. Like I've lost my.
Oh, he's in the blockchain again. I don't hear him. Do you guys hear him?
No, it's going out.
It's cutting out a bit as well.
Okay, I'm gonna send him a DM.
Tell him to restart, so we'll wait for him to restart
Sorry.
and come back in.
Yeah.
That'll usually work.
Hello.
Yo. Thomas, if you can restart and come back in, that would be great. Because sometimes you get caught in the blockchain. It just sucks.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Thanks, Thomas.
Do immutable data and IDs and NFTs as game keys and other really cool things, advances in the space, right? Yeah. So for me, I care way less about the Bitcoin being money thing and way more about like library.
Like,
yeah, the thing is, Norgamer, it's relative to where we are at now. So the 305 is going to be different
how do you
for you than it is for me.
Why do people have the, like, either you love it or you hate it, but the hate is like so it's vicious.
People know it's a scam.
So a lot of people got burned on the way down because the whales, ideation around.
Of course, I'm loving all of this because this has been so obvious since day dot that this was a scam. It's literally like Safemoon is a conglomerate of the dumbest people out there in the world. Literally the dumbest people out there that are all holding. It's a community of people just thinking they're going to buy Lamborghinis. It's not even dumb people. It's criminals as well. It's just so sad. Okay, it's so close to where it is. Let's keep listening.
Encouraging people to learn about Solidity and
Spank Hank.
Trying to grow this.
I was actually looking at creating my own token when Safemoon changed the contract owner address about a week or so ago. I wanted to make Rob's crypto coin or whatever token, just so I could be one of the first people to send a token over to the new contract wallet. So that way, when everyone's looking at the new contract owner, it's a nice bit of advertising. But it costs like $300, $400 just to start your own coin, create your own contract. So, not worth it for my small YouTube channel yet. It's been a nice tax write-off though.
How do you achieve adoption at all if you don't bring in new people? You don't teach people how to do these things. So for us, it was, early days. It's all enthusiasm, all bringing people together. And I see shit like this on Twitter. Like, what the fuck? That's not what crypto is about at all. Like, what are you guys doing? I'm here to build shit. When I don't talk on Twitter for 3 days, people freak out, right? Can't say a single thing. I can't tweet an emoji without it being the apocalypse. It's insane. Like, moderation in all things. I get to joke around and have a life too.
Totally
So
agree.
people making claims like, oh, Thomas is going to quit and stuff. Yeah, I was pissed because I've heard the FUD too. I hear it every day. It's like, Christ, I can't breathe.
Can you state that you are not leaving?
Here we go.
Safemoon?
Here we go. Get ready, boys. Turn up your mics because I'm going to be quiet. Ready?
Was that just a rumor started by somebody?
I have not left Safemoon.
Are you planning to?
I am not planning to right this second. Like,
the reason
I'm a human being. Like, I want to put this out there, like, straight up. I'm one guy. I'm not some crypto god. Like,
Not some crypto god.
I've got a family. I've got to spend time with my kids sometimes. Spend all of it dealing with FUD and architecture and different consulting things and making sure that people are doing things right.
Do you think the wallet?
I'm putting out fires.
Thomas.
This guy does shit all for the community. All he does, he's been hiding in the background for months. People have been saying that he's out of the team for a long time. Christ, man. He's not some blockchain god, but this whole time he's been talking about being a wizard. Man, I'm going to have to do a video on this. Screw the wallet. I'm going to have to do a video on this and just troll these moon boys. Get some nice clickbait out of these bloody idiots. It's just unreal. I mean, let's have a look at his far out. He's blocked me, hasn't he? What I'm going to do, let's have a look at... I'm sorry for the bright screens as well. I'm going to change accounts real quick on Twitter, and I'm going to do search Papa Cthulhu wizard. We'll see how many times he's actually referred to himself as a wizard. Mind you, shameless plug. If you aren't on Twitter following me, you should be following me on Twitter because this is where I post a lot of my great shit posts. Here is my latest one, of course. Looks like Papa Cthulhu was kicked from the Safemoon Discord. Don't worry, though, there's only one true wizard on the Safemoon safe space of Discord. Which, of course, we are on Discord ourselves currently. He drew attention to himself because he loved it, and now he can't take it. That people aren't blindly trusting him anymore. That's right, exactly right. They created like 10 different coins in one day, and Safemoon went viral. But yes, you're deaf right, they are also debating how long to milk this. They could make more money by creating products. That's the thing, they really could. I mean, they've got all this money, they can literally... I mean, it was quite obviously going to be a scam from the start. But now it's grown so big they can actually do something with it, and they're refusing to do it. That's the weird thing to me. Okay, of course it was going to be a scam at the start, but you've got all this money now, you can put it into other stuff. You can put it into the wallet. Paying an agency to create a wallet is going to cost you 100 grand, 200 grand. 200 grand is way overkill. So is 100 grand for a basic Trust Wallet clone. But who cares? They've got all this money, they can do it. It's just all so sad. Let's go advanced search. Oh, look at this. I wish the Safemoon team and community nothing but the best. I'm still a firm supporter of Safemoon and would love to see it reach the moon. Interesting. What did I mention in an earlier vid? There's there's literally 1,000 red flags. Exactly right. It's just crazy. Other companies would pay ludicrous sums to get their followership and brand recognition. Exactly right. You know, instead they're just pissing it away. It's unreal. Unreal. Let's have a look at the comments. Who cares? You did nothing. Just a holder like me. Well, he actually did the website. He built the initial website. Now, since you're a free man, can you speculate the future of the price? Is Hank cutting liability from future prosecution? I believe so. But still, it is too late even for him. He will be sent to jail. Oh, sure will be. When Gary Gensler gives me a call, I'm coming after Hanky's ass. Don't you worry about that. Actually, I've got a nice picture of Hank. Let's have a look. Let's have a look if I can find it super quick. Where's our good friend Hanky boy? Hanky. I had it in my video actually, I think. The picture of Hank. Where with his like mullet. He had a rude mullet, like a real nasty mullet. Oh man. I'll find. Oh, here we go. Here it is. So, change the picture. People's money. God almighty. Do they even believe their own BS? Well, the sad thing is there's people, you know, so I talk to people like outside of, you know, this little bubble, but it's literally like QAnon with financial motivation, you know, and the QAnon comparison is actually quite accurate because, you know, as we know, there's a lot of these QAnon actual characters into this kind of stuff, you know, on the team. This guy speaking has his life riding on Safemoon Whale. He sure does. Safemoon Whale initially hated the Fudhound. He thought he was full of BS, but now he loves the Fudhound. Really? I didn't know that there, James. That's actually pretty good. It'd be nice to actually hear some clips of him saying that. That one hell of a gamble to take. Heard CoffeeZilla and some ordinary gamers are working on a big crypto scam video. Might be Safemoon, and that's why these people are leaving. No, I don't think these people care about CoffeeZilla all that much. I doubt it anyway. This will be the next excuse for the wallet delay that was never coming. Could be. No, James, it definitely wouldn't have... if he's in Puerto Rico, he'd still be a US citizen. For sure. But plus, the US taxes on citizenship, which is why you need to renounce it. But there's like an exit tax as well. The US is just really bad when it comes to taxes and wanting to be a digital nomad, etc. Safemoon Whale's vids hated the date, vids around the date of when the Fudhound was hyped. Oh, okay. Sweet, I'll have to watch. To be honest, I don't watch any of these other Safemoon YouTubers. It's just, I just find it so trash and I'd get dumber watching it. So, as we can see here.
The entire project might feel on his shoulder.
Yeah, I definitely. I know, and again, I bought a golf cart that cost me 11 grand, but that was literally my only big purchase from like making this money, and it came from like the reflections. So I don't spend like that. I was telling you, I came from Walmart to look for a printer, and I see printers $100, $200, and I'm like, oh man, this shit's expensive. And then I'm like looking around and I see this one printer for $50. I'm like, that's the one. And, that's the printer I bought. Like, and that's the exact way I think. It doesn't matter the amount of money I have. That's
if you literally renounced. I don't think he did because he talked about.
I get it. For a lot of you
wanting to go to Malta. I think his exit plan was actually moving to Malta with his family, and paying for citizenship because that guy literally thinks that Safemoon is going to rocket up past all-time highs. I mean, this guy's made $1 million. I mean, you can live off $1 million for the rest of your life if you're smart with it. $1 million, people say it's not much, but man, you could live off $1 million if you're smart. You're not buying Lamborghinis left and right, obviously, but... All right, Brian, nice to see you back here. telling us to buy. But I told you, you need to keep waiting. And if you listen to me, then my friend, when did he come in? At the start of the stream around here? Price is down even lower. Rob, did Hank make a deal with the DA? He could have. Talking about the DA, one of the more interesting things about Gambia. Gambia. Let's have a look if I can actually find this document. Here we go. Gambia complaint. So one of the crazy things about Gambia is that Sankun Jawara, right? Sankun Jawara is the guy, I'm sure most of you guys know. It was a bit of farcical when he came up on the live stream. Who's this Nigerian prince coming out all of a sudden talking about cryptocurrencies? It's very strange, and that's when they announced their plan with the Gambia. But actually, turns out that Sankun Jawara is very closely related and supported his terrorist cousin that launched a terrorist raid on the presidential palace in Gambia in 2014, late 2014. Now, I remember reading about this story. And boy, was it insane. But essentially, a bunch of US citizens, ex-military veterans, right? They shipped night vision goggles, military vests, and, hardcore weaponry. It probably even says, let's look up rocket launcher. No, rocket launcher not coming up. What about, well, if we look up barrel, here we go. Look at it. Let's read about the weapons that they imported. So they purchased 8 M4 and AKM firearms at gun shops throughout the United States. So Papa Fall, so there is a real Papa involved here. So Papa Fall is actually running for president in Gambia, right? Unfortunately, many people don't really care about this side of the Safemoon saga. But I actually care about the Gambia side much more. But so Sankun Jawara is cousin to Papa Fall, who's a terrorist here, and he also provided him support during this terrorist attack. Yeah, Zashel, I think we covered that image a little bit before on Twitter. I think, but you just read this. Actually, I'll link it here because it's just like a Tom Clancy saga, Tom Clancy novel. It's just crazy what these guys did. And they only got 1 year in jail, and most of it was time served. So these guys barely served any time in jail for trying to take over a foreign government, sending military weapons from the US, right? M4 weapons in 4 50-gallon barrels, 2 rifles per barrel. It's just insane. And this guy, Papa Fall, he's actually running for Gambian president at the end of the year. Anyway.
You're
able to pay your bills, have food.
Or I don't know if he was going to say that's all I need. But if you're from America, 100 grand, I mean, you're not helping anybody. You can barely help yourself with 100 grand. Like, you can't even buy a house cash. Yeah. Again, depending where you live.
You can get a real cheap one in a crappy place, yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Florida. You're not getting a house for 100K, especially in today's markets. Like, the inflation has been running crazy. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, 100K, fine, whatever. I'll lose 100 grand, and I was going to stick it with my job. How much liquidity left? 100K, whatever.
55 million.
But now, sitting at $1 million, I'm able to help my parents.
What I did find actually really interesting is that the volume for one day. This is must have been the first time in a long, long while that the volume on PancakeSwap was less than $1 million. I thought that was a pretty insane amount. Less than $1 million is quite crazy. And I was quite surprised at that. Quite surprised. Let's have a look at what's happening on Twitter. Listen, I doubled my money on this trash, alright? What are they talking about? NFTs. They confirmed the screenshot is real. Okay, I don't know why I'm not in dark mode. It should be dark mode, but alas, it is not. So why would you not just withdraw and invest in something? Yeah, exactly. $1 million you can live off for the rest of your life. No, put something in where you get 6%, 6% dividends, 6% dividend yield, 60 grand a year, 60 grand a year, and not working, you're not paying for transport costs, etc. That's a lot of money. I mean, I don't know what it's like in America, but I could live off 60 US easy. And you can travel the world, that's the thing. Darren Robinson. Darren Robinson harasses me daily. He just look at how much he tweets about me every day. I've never tweeted at him. And he just, out of a sudden, he just came out of nowhere tweeting at me. He must have seen my videos. And it's just non-stop. But that actually would be quite funny, having a look at what he's tweeting about. So let's go ahead and change accounts to... something here. Let's go Darren Robinson. Where is he? Safemoon. There we go. Maybe he's on Twitter Spaces. Maybe that's what you're talking about. Darren is a real plonker. He really is. And he tweets about me every day. Every bloody day. It's hilarious. Actually, there's some real good videos. Maybe I can show you. I've got saved of him. See, I've got receipts for everything. These guys think they can get away with scamming me. Well, not scamming me, but scamming people. But here old Rob is. Capturing all the screenshots. Saving all the Discord chats. Saving all the YouTuber videos. And it's not just me. There's so many people that are doing this kind of stuff now. Because it's just so entertaining. Like this is... Alright, what am I looking at? I'm looking for Darren Robinson. Actually, I think I've got my own folder for Darren. This is how much I love Darren. I've got my own folder for him. Darren Robinson. Here we go. Will you guys be able to see this? No. Actually, yeah, there you go.
The word on the street is Rob couldn't stand the heat, so he got the fuck out the kitchen. The word on the street is Rob couldn't stand the heat, so he got the fuck out the kitchen. The word on the street is Rob couldn't stand the heat, so he got the fuck out the kitchen.
Look how proud he is at the end. On the street. He's so proud of himself at the end. So this was his response to when Safemoon filed an illegal DMCA against me. Which I love, because all the Moon Boys piled onto me. But of course I've won that DMCA case, so no dramas. Here's another video.
So suddenly a new
here we go.
Twitter account pops up. The Crypto Exposer. Come on, man. You just started your account, and now you're a Crypto Exposer? I'm calling you out. I think you're Rob of Rob's Crypto. Straight up.
This guy literally thinks anyone fudding Safemoon, right? Talking negatively of Safemoon is me. This is literally what this guy thinks. But he tweets about me daily. He's got a really weird obsession with me.
I think you're him. Here I am. Let's do this again. I'm a real human being. Look, I'm real. I exist.
Press X to doubt.
Make a video. If you can't do it, you have no cred. Very simple. That's it.
Here's another good one. I love this one too.
From now on, Rob and his crypto are going to be referred to as Clown Rob's Clown Crypto. Done. End of story. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. You lose. Game over.
Yeah, I love. Look at the way he looks at it. Looks at his phone at the end. He's so proud of himself. Look at him.
From now on, Rob and his crypto are going to be referred to as Clown Rob's Clown Crypto. Done. End of story. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. You lose. Game over. From now on, Rob and his crypto are going to be referred to as Clown Rob's Clown Crypto. Done. End of story. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. You lose. Game over.
I could watch that forever. I could honestly watch that forever. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh man, oh man. All right. What we could do, you guys actually might have seen what fake Twitter account I actually am using for this one. I'm doing. Oh, who wants to see Rostik Rusev's Tinder account? That's another good one I've got. Rostik Rusev's Tinder account. So Rostik Rusev is a pretty big scammer himself. If we have a look. Where are we? Tried looking for Ryan Arriaga's Tinder account. Unfortunately, didn't find that. No doubt he's in Thailand having a lot of fun. Where are we? So Rostik Rusev now is in Ukraine, living his best life. Scamming more people. It's just so sad. These people are all just a massive bunch of scammers. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. And I've been streaming for 3.5 hours almost. And I think I'm going to call it a night. So the problem with Rostik Rusev is his Tinder account. I don't know how many of you guys actually follow Rostik Rusev, because it's not like a direct part of Safemoon. But he's been in a bit of drama. With I've got a picture of his. Let's have a look. See if I can find it. I don't have a Rostik Rusev picture. And it feels like I'm getting like a bit of an itch from that bloody wallet. All right. Jeez. You're back, Doc O. Well, sorry, my friend. I think we're about done. We're having a look at Darren. And yeah, that's about it. But I think that's going to be it for the stream. I'm going to have a little nap. And then I'm off to my job flipping burgers. Which I always look here because this is where my chat is. And then my stream is here. But I think that's going to be it. Been a good stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. I enjoyed it greatly. And I'm very much looking forward to learning about all the drama. Until next time, though, guys. See you later. Alligator. Oh, yes, you see, I ate them burgers. Yes. I see, this is why Safemoon's streams are all nothing burgers, because I've been eating all the filling. All right. So, yeah. Be back soon.